Okay, hello. I know I'm late, Lindsay. I'm sorry. Sorry, Leanne. Yes, I was a little late. Oh my gosh.
It's part of who we are.
I knew I needed to mute that thing and I forgot to, y'all. Also, you can tell that I have to watch my own ads because I don't have YouTube Premium on this account. Okay. So I guess they're also not skippable. How annoying is that? I thought all my ads were skippable. There we go. I can skip. Okay, great. So now it's muted, and those of you who had to watch ads are now back. So I turned off mid-roll ads. Actually, what I did was I told them that I would insert mid-roll ads, and then I just don't. So that's what we do about ads around here. Okay. I do the first one. My ad was skippable as well after it did that little first thing. So anyway, my new something that we have, a new subscription. We just had to get our internet provider gives us 6 months of YouTube Premium for only $10. So we are trying to do that, but we've got to, I don't know, we got to figure out how to link it up or whatever. So for now, I just watch ads. It's fine. Okay, yes, Django just came in. Remind me one more time, if your name is Terry or Thery, do I say the H or not say the H? Okay, hi Carrie and Lindsay and Leanne and Culinary Crime and Michael. Hello, everyone. And Tara, I think I missed you, on your lunch break. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, gosh. No H sound. Thank you, Terry. Okay. So let me get out of the way and show y'all what I have done, which is not anything really. I mean, barely gotten started, but I'm gonna get up here in the corner. So here's what I have done. This, I listed, this is too confusing. Let me go back over here. This is where, oh, the H sound doesn't exist in French. Okay. All right, cool. This is where I started, and I can show y'all the spreadsheet from Page. Just a minute. Why is weird people always wanting to friend you on whatever it's called? Does that happen to y'all all the time? Okay, spreadsheet is right here once it loads up. That's January. We go to August. Oh my gosh, there's more. There's more. Okay, no, there's not. I have all of these. What do I not have? I do not have Audio August, and I do not have End of Summer Jam. I have everything else. Okay, I have everything else except for Amanda's Booktopia, the Fiction Falls. I haven't seen a video for that. So, yeah, it looks like it's mood reads. But it does say the prompts need to be completed in order. First book, answer the first question. The new version of Readathons. I hope not. Hi, Avastu. Oh, just read any 9 books. Okay, awesome. So, this is what I have. Those of you who do my viewer picks, that video is going to be coming out next week, but since we're doing this, I'm just going to go ahead and give you a hint that one of your options for how to read books in August with me is to join one of the readathons that I'm doing. So here they are. This is not quite all of them, I don't think, because let's see, I wrote them all down. Full Moon Readathon is right here, okay? Fiction Falls, I just put a question mark beside it because I still don't have, it says announcement will be on Amanda's Booktopia and reads readers in the middle of July. Okay. Discord link will be available once the announcement drops. But it looks like it is a bingo-based readathon where we travel to Fiction Falls. Bingos will give you entries to win prizes, and there may be sprints. So, no, I was talking about the friend request on Discord, and I don't know the person. There's somebody that, like, if you're in my Discord and you have commented in there and we've talked, I'll say yes to be friends with you. But I'm like friends with them on, not friends with them. I'm in one of the same discords with them, and it is some random thing that I never even check anymore, like The Sims 4, and they'll just be in there, and I think they just go through and friend a whole bunch of people. But when I open Goodreads next time, I'll see yours, and I say yes, because I know you. Okay, so I don't know what we're going to do about Fiction Falls for right now. Nevermore-athon, I've got that one. Lake Stardust, I've got that one. The Ark, August, which is shark-themed. I think it's adorable. Then we have the Battle of the Bharat Dynasty. I have that one as well. All in August, I have August. Y'all know, those of you who have been here, y'all know how I feel about about YA books. And there's a whole entire readathon about YA books in August. Of course it is. You got a scammer friend request and you got a new one. They always go to Harvard for sure. Okay, then we have Faulkner, yes. Then we have Love Yourself. Garb August, yes. The Suspense Readathon, yes. And then I've got the 801 up here, Relax and Read up here, and Cliterature right here. So that means, oh, I didn't put the Prairie Trail on here, but I do have it. But that means end of summer jam and the Prairie Trail. Django's mad at me right now because I have a fan blowing on me because I was hot and he's cold, and he's like, I want to sit. He wants to sit with me, but he doesn't. Okay. Yes. Leanne. Shark Week starts July 20th. That's funny. Leanne, Nevermore is from the Wednesday TV show, which, yes, is Poe. The Nevermore thing, Nevermore School or something. I'm not sure. I've never seen Wednesday. But it came from there. So it's a Wednesday-inspired readathon. But, yes, it does have Edgar Allan Poe elements because the school apparently has Poe elements. I don't really know everything about it, but the Prairie Trail, and then Audio August. I can already tell y'all I'm going to kill Audio August because that sounds to me like it's just audiobooks, and that is my perfect readathon. So I'm down for that. Livia Crafts and Books, a 3x3 bingo board to reduce your audiobook TBR and celebrate audio reads. Absolutely yes. Okay, so I started doing this over here. Was the Nevermore-athon. I have joined this team. This is Morella. So if y'all want to do Nevermore-athon and you want to be on my team, Paige and I both are on this team. So one of our things is Edgar Allan Poe. So that one's going to be really easy. On Kindle, I own all the works of Edgar Allan Poe in one giant compilation. So that one's going to be easy. I do not know what the Wheel of Unfortune is. I tried to go look it up in the rules. I can't find anything about it. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. The best thing about this one is that we can triple up. So anything on here that is super specific, I want to go ahead and pick first. So that's what I'm going to do. If it's broad, like purple on the cover, then I'm not worried about it. But if it's super specific, like an Edgar Allan Poe, I need to pick whatever Poe I'm going to do. So if I can use it in future, in these other ones down here at the bottom, and I don't have them all, but I have a lot of them, then I'll be able to do that. I hope that that makes sense. If it says in a series, those are the ones I'm worried about the least, because I always have 50 before 50 books that I can go grab. The other part of this that I'm going to do, first of all, the group book, we do not have to read. It's not anywhere on our bingo board, and it's only if we want to do the discussion. So my plan is to not actually read this, My Darling Dreadful Thing, so I'm just going to get rid of it because I'm not reading extra things that I don't need to read for the readathon. So my team's book is A Sorceress Comes to Call. I don't know if y'all remember, but that is one of my favorite T. Kingfisher books. So, but I've already read it. And what I need to do to earn my team read, is that on here somewhere? I thought my team book was on here. But I think my team gets points if I read the team book. So I just have to read a book by that author instead of this exact book. If you've already read that book, you can just read another book in the series, or you can read, and it's not a series, so you can also just read a book by the author. So I need to find a T. Kingfisher book to read in August. So that's going to be also, well, it's not going to be super specific. It's just going to be based on what I have read and what I haven't read by T. Kingfisher. And that is also going to go into the All In August. Let me just do a brief rundown of what these all are, and then we'll get specific. Okay, so I've explained this one. In the first week, they're going to rewatch season 1 of Wednesday. Then on August 6th, they're going to watch episodes 1 and 2 of season 2. August 16th is episode 3, and August 23rd is episode 4. My plan, if I can, I want to watch these with them doing this readathon. I've never seen it, but I'm sure I would probably like it. So it depends on how much time I have and how long all these episodes are. But rewatching season 1 seems a little intimidating, especially doing it on a timed thing with everybody else. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I definitely want to watch the new episodes when they watch it. Yeah, Carrie, if you could tell us which T. Kingfisher that is. I want to say that it's based on the fall of the House of Usher, but I don't know. Yeah, okay. What Moves the Dead is from the fall of the House of Usher. Oh my gosh. What Moves the Dead. Okay. Honestly, I think I own that book and I have not read it. So, thank you, Carrie and Tara. Yeah. I need to, the fall of the House of Usher, I'm going to say that I don't think I've even read that book. So that might be a good Edgar Allan Poe story for me to read. I don't think I need a modern retelling of fairy tales, Lindsay, but if anybody else wants it, or if I do, I'll go through. Let me just tell you these real quick. Purple on the cover, Wheel of Unfortune, I don't know what that means. Edgar Allan Poe, Found Family, that'll be easy to do. A book with a competition or trial, I think that'll be easy. A buddy read, so I'm going to need somebody to join me on something. A small book, thank God. A book with an animal, and it doesn't say on the cover or in the cover. Oh gosh, I hope it's not super long. Don't be doing that to me. Oh, it's short. Well, I know T. Kingfisher's is short. What Moves the Dead, yes. Okay. Been on your TBR for a while. That'll be easy for me. Fantasy, favorite trope. Y'all know I need a fake dating book. In a series, okay. Manga, comic, and graphic novel. That's easy. Strong female lead, good versus evil, and a gloomy book. So, oh, okay, good. Not super long. So that's for Morella. And again, I can triple up on here. So if we can find a book that does 3 of these at a time, we can do that. Hi, Amy. I'm doing something dumb and being real dumb about it. Lake Stardust. Here's the problem. You can only do 1 book per prompt. And I only know my team's prompts right now. The rest of them are just, there's so many options. Hi, Brenna. Hi, Andy. Amy, are you back from Spain? Are you still in Spain? Oh, The Pit and the Pendulum. Listen, they invited an adult into my 3rd grade classroom. I was 8 years old, and they read that book to us. Not only was I traumatized, but I fell in love with Edgar Allan Poe, and my parents thought I was going to be a serial killer. I don't know why they did that, but they did it. They read it to a bunch of 8-year-olds, and we were all like, what? This man's getting cut by this thing? We had to learn what a pendulum was. Hi, Amara. I am off work for all of August, and you're making me want to join you. Come on, Brenna, let's do it. For Team Blossom, this is the team for Lake Stardust. Lake Stardust does not have a video yet. This is, right now, only on Discord. So we had to memorize The Raven. I don't remember much of it at all, but anyway, Lake Stardust, a book with a green cover, a book with a pink cover, and a book with blossoms on the cover. I think this will be super easy to do, and then I'll show y'all, because we're at camp, at Lake Stardust camp, and there's so many prompts that we can do, activities that we can do at camp, that we'll go check all of that whole list out, but I didn't want to write them all down and then have to go find books for all of them, because it doesn't matter how many you do. So I would like to just do 2 or 3 prompts, because I'm already doing 3 books for my team, but I want to be a participant on my team, so I do want to get them points if possible. And then if anything else I'm reading for others, works in there. Hi, Ellie. If anything else I'm reading for other things works in the activities, then I'll just get more points for my team. Oh my gosh, Amara is jumping in here right now. I told you could triple up. Fantasy manga with a strong female lead. 7th time loop. The last thing I'm doing before I end this is I'm loading into my what's it called, Libby, and seeing how many of these I can get. And the Apothecary Diaries. Ascendance of a Bookworm. All of these sound so good. Just from the names. Well, those two. 7th time loop. I don't know. It just sounds vaguely sci-fi. The Apothecary Diaries. Okay. I'm going to write this down, what you said, because I'll never remember when I go back to be like, why did I write these down? Fantasy, manga, strong female lead. Okay, cool. I tried the one with the cat. Emerald Green is all green cover book, but it's book 3 in a series. Oh, but it may work for the YA books too. Okay, YA books is wide open, by the way. Well, not wide open, but we'll get there. Okay, Shark August. I am on Driftwood Dreams. Paige and I chose this team because it is a non-points team, because neither one of us have a ton of arcs, and I don't know that I want to go read a bunch of arcs, but let's go look really quickly at my NetGalley. Sign in. Your shelf. Okay, so I have all of these I had, but does that mean that I actually have access to them? I do not know. Some of these are graphic novels, and most of them, and then audiobooks. That's all I have on here are graphic novels and audiobooks. But I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I have already read Death and the Conjurer. So I just need to actually give the feedback on it. Yeah, Lindsay, I'm going to do that after I finish August. I'm going to go back and mark everything I read on that and see what happens. Oh, The Last House on Needless Street. It has a cat, so that would work for an animal. All right, let's keep that in the back of our head and see if it works with anything else. So if I read one of these, like if I read Waiting for the Flood by Alexis Hall, I can count that for other things, I'm sure, like other ones of these, but this is what I would do for Shark. What Moves the Dead on Hold. I own it, but I think I own the physical copy of it, which means I know, and I'm not going to be able to physically read anything this month, I don't think. I think it's going to all have to be audio. Otherwise, I don't know how I get any of these done. Okay, back over here. That's what's happening with Driftwood Dreams. We joined the non-competitive team because I didn't want to hurt my team. So my goal is literally I just need to read one arc. If that's all I read for the month is one of those books on NetGalley, then I'm considering Shark August to have been participated in. I love the premise of Shark August though, so if y'all have arcs that you need to read, this is the coolest competition they're doing, because you join the team, but then they have another team of sharks and they can actually attack your team and take teams from you. Amy, yes, if I can get one book that works in every single readathon, I'm definitely doing that. But otherwise, I'm following the rules of the readathon. So, like, Nevermoreathon says we can triple up, so I'm tripling up. But Lake Stardust says one book per prompt, so one book per prompt is all I'm doing. So, that's what we're doing. Okay. So that's what's happening with Sharks. I highly recommend it. I think it's such a cool readathon the way they're doing it, where a bunch of readers can actually attack the teams. I think it's fantastic. So, second is All In August. No prompts, but only read from one author. So y'all know I was thinking about picking T. Kingfisher, since I'm already having to read one of their books for the other stuff. Like, why don't I just read as many T. Kingfishers as I can? I think Lake Stardust is going to be cool, Terry, and I will show y'all as soon as I finish this. I can post. How am I going to post the links? I think when we're going through picking the TBRs for them, I will put the links in the chat for each one of them. And then that way, y'all can go check them out whenever you want to. Just don't leave me and go over and not come back. But that's what All in August is. You're picking one author. The person who started this is reading Stephen King because she has a lot of Stephen King books she wants to catch up on. So that's what she's doing. So the other one, the whatever I want to read is what I can read. So right now, tentatively, it's T. Kingfisher. If there's another author, I mean, I just want to read 3 books to count All in August, right? 3 books by one author. That sounds like I participated in that readathon, right? Because I can't just read books by one author for the whole month and make it fit everywhere else. So that's what I'm going to have to do. But I'm saying 3. Y'all, August. Who thought YA books was a good idea to put down? For me, I'm real mad about it. Okay, so we have to read 5 YA books and make a poker hand with them. So when we get there, I'll show you what it is, but it has to do, every suit is a different genre, and then every card number is a different prompt. So I didn't want to go through and write all of that down. When we go over there and look at it, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to get 5 YA books that I think I will like, and that's going to be my poker hand. I'm not going to pick the perfect poker hand and then try to go find 5 books because I do not have a good relationship with YA. I have not read Merciless Ones. Amy. Merciless Ones. No, I wrote it down. Y'all, anybody want to join the Faulkner Readathon? We're literally reading 1 book the whole month. It's a series of short stories. The first week, we read 2 short stories. The second week, we read 2 short stories. The third week is 1 short story. And last is 2 short stories. So, oh, The Merciless Ones is the second book in the Gilded Ones. Is that YA? Because I like the Gilded Ones. I have read Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Wait, did she write the boys, the Hawthorne boys? Yeah, they're already picked. Oh, no, I remember the Gilded Ones. Okay, so I do want to do Merciless Ones as one of my YA. Let me make a YA list real quick right here. And then I'll put Jennifer Lynn Barnes on here because I haven't read everything she's written, but I did like her writing. So maybe that's what I need to do is I need some YA mysteries and not YA romance because I hate them so much. Or YA fantasies unless they're more like Percy Jackson, where it's mostly about, I love dating and dragons. No, what was it called? I don't remember the first one, but the second one is Dating and Dragons, right? And that was a YA, and I really liked it. Andy, you can be concerned. It's fine. The Honeys. Is Naturals series a YA? Because I saw it in Barnes & Noble, and I was like, oh, she wrote the Hawthorne thing that I like. The title of it is called Go Down Moses. Sorry, I just saw that, Carrie. But this is the cover of it right here. I went and took a picture of it and put it over here. Think YA Criminal Minds. That's what I want. Wait, what? Where, Tara? The Naturals. Okay, great. Great. Definitely, for sure. I mean, Criminal Minds for adults scares the crap out of me. So maybe I need YA version of Criminal Minds. You think I might like the Honeys. All right, I'm going to write it down. Y'all coming out of the woodwork with these YA things. Oh my gosh, the Hunger Games. I don't know. Come on, Ellie. Jump in. Okay. Ruby Red trilogy. Time travel? Is it called the Ruby Red trilogy? Or is the first one Ruby Red? Or is character Ruby Red? Okay. Everybody's backing up the Naturals. Amy, you know Faulkner sounds like something you would like to read, so jump on in. We're reading Go Down Moses. My mama, I'll never forget, my mama was 25 years old. She had 3 children, and she was pregnant with my mother and didn't even know it when her husband died in a plane crash. 25 years old. She lived to be 90-something years old. Never got remarried. Never took that wedding ring off of her finger the whole time that I knew her. So she raised these 4 children. and never got to go to college, of course, because she literally got married in high school. She was pregnant when she got her diploma from high school. And when I was in high school, she went to college and started taking classes. She loved to read. She read tons of books all the time. And I remember that they made her read a William Faulkner book. And I was in high school, and she said, come over here and read this book with me. I don't even understand what's going on. And so me and my mama read, now I don't even know the name of it, but we read one of the William Faulkner books. We were both so confused. We were both so confused by it. But that's just a memory. William Faulkner makes me think about my mama. So I'm all about it. Go down Moses would even replace stuff on All Too Well for me. Okay, there you go, Ellie. Faulkner's hard, I will say. To me, anyway. I think he's hard. But also, his books are mostly set about 30 minutes from where I grew up, just across the Mississippi border. And so I love it. That's it. The Sound and the Fury, Amy. That's what I read with my mama. And it's because it's told from the point of view of a developmentally disabled person. And it is very difficult to understand. So... Amos Daragon, the mask wearer. Yes, the formatting is weird. My mama said, I remember her calling me on the phone. She said, they're doing something with golf, and I don't know why they're playing golf. Like, she was so confused. Okay, next readathon. My absolute favorite. Love Yourself readathon. Look on here. Hydrate. Rainbow cover, so there are some things. Take a nap, all the snacks. Cuddle with an animal. So the top row bingo requires one book that has, she said 5 colors on the cover would count. It does not have to be a rainbow, but we can find a rainbow. But look at that. I can cuddle with an animal and eat a snack. I have a hard time taking a nap, honestly. But maybe if I just lay down with my eyes closed, we'll count it as a nap. Then we have Summer Vibes, another animal on the cover. Be healthy. She said that could be anything. Go read a book. Go read a book. Go take a walk. Anything that makes you feel like you're being healthy. Take yourself on a date. She also said you could go with other people and count it as a date because y'all are all going out. Read a romance. Get takeout. Absolutely. What readathon tells you to order takeout? I'm all about that. Graphic novel. We've already got one of those. Watch your favorite movie or TV show. So cute. Hearts on the cover. Do the thing. She said, do the thing that you've been putting off doing. Do it. 5-star prediction. Treat yourself. Do a reread. That's going to be hard. Gain a new book. What? It also tells you to buy a book. We get to eat out and buy a book. Small read. I'm all about that. A relaxing bath or shower. Read your favorite genre. We've already got that before. Be in nature. Yes. A happy read and gift something to someone. So I would love to do that. One of the things that I was thinking about doing is my friend lives here and she just took me yesterday to show me some of her favorite places. She took me to a bookstore and I want to crochet her a scarf. Hopefully she's not going to watch this and read, but if she does, oh well, Laura, now you know what I'm doing. But I think I want to do it during August while I'm listening to audiobooks. I can be doing that. So, and this is just for one day, Amy. It's on the it's over here on her spreadsheet. On the 16th, Relax and Readathon. Is that what this one is? No, sorry. This Love Yourself is the whole time. There's another one coming up, though. Love Yourself, sorry. The Endless Unread. This is for the whole month. So, the other one's coming up. That's just once. Okay. Garb August. And I guess I might only read trashy books because I don't know what trashy books are, except my favorite thing on this bingo board is to find an author picture of them smoking or drinking on the back cover or on the inside flap of it. I think that's so funny. If y'all know of such a book, I need to know because I think that is going to be a very narrow bingo to try to get. But anyway, the first week, anything goes. You can read any kind of trashy book that you want to. It's not just Pulp Fiction because the group book that they're all reading together is Zoo by James Patterson. So I was like, I don't understand. I guess I don't understand what trashy is. I mean, a celebrity memoir is listed on here. Category romance, I know what those are. I know. I'm questioning if all my books are trashy too. It's just stuff you're ashamed of. Well, I'm not ashamed of any of it. I think I'll like Zoo as well. I bet there is a celebrity memoir that would have that. Also, you can double up, triple up, whatever you want to do at the Garb August. So I'm definitely doing that. I will be reading the group read book, which is Zoo. So that one is kind of set as a set book as well. They have two different group books that you can pick from, but that's the one I want. Also, y'all see Young Adult Trash is on here. We're going to make that fit in. Whatever y'all gave me. Maybe The Honeys. Is that considered trash? I bet there's a celebrity. Yes. Okay, I just read that. Paperback from Hell. This one, you wouldn't read it on the bus. Okay, I get that. Yes, Balloon Animals and the Kool-Aid Man. I think they're just supposed to be purely for entertainment. There you go. Yeah, because I wouldn't have thought James Patterson either, but if you're just saying they're just for fun and not for anything else. Okay, so trashed might be just books that are self-indulgent. I like that, Amara. So we have Killer Animals. The only one I know is Cujo, and I've already read that book, and I did really like it. So if anybody wants to read it for that. The sequel no one asked for, I think that's hilarious, because there's a lot of books that I've been saying, like, I could end it right here, and then there's another book, and I'm like, we didn't need that. Books that aren't highbrow literary fiction. Yeah, books you'd find in a grocery store. Oh my gosh, Jurassic Park. Watch me read a bunch of those kind of books. I was going to say, I'm not out here reading lit fic anyway. So, I guess I fit right in with Garb August. Anyway, then we have books for shock value. So that second week, I'm going to need something that is literally just for shock value. Cozy trash. She said in her video, she suggests cozy mysteries for that, and I have a lot of those, so I think that'll be easy. I'm definitely going to read, I know what I'm going to read for that, yeah, I'll show y'all when we get there. And then apocalyptic trash for the last week. So I really just want to make sure I read one book a week in each of these categories that fits with something over here on this bingo board. If I can make things, also she said you can watch a movie instead of reading a book for the bingo board. So I don't know that there's a YA series over there, Amara, on my, my series tracker. Absolutely. There is a YA series on there. I'm sure it is. Sandra Brown would work. Romance. I know. My problem with James Patterson is that when he writes with somebody else, their name is written in like size 10 font and his is written in size 910 font. Like, I'm like, if you're really trying to help other authors, how about you size your name down just a little bit? Because when I had to shelve his books in the library, I hated it so much because even the title of his books is not put on the spine. The spine just says James Patterson all the way down the side. Like, we get it, dude. You write a lot of books, but could you maybe put the title on the spine of the books? Drives me crazy. Okay, yeah. The chosen one tropes are self-indulgent. That's true. Well, people pay for his name. Doesn't he have to like do some kind of overview of it where he like looks at it before? I don't know. Okay, I think this one is awesome and I want to read all 8 books. So we got to see how we can fit this on here. Okay, you can double up. This is the Keep Me in Suspense readathon. And we have 2 or more POVs. That'll be easy. A debut book. That's easy. Under 250 pages. Also easy. First in a series. I got a lot of those. Y'all can ask Amara that I have not read. Follow the Evidence is mystery and suspense. Also easy. Yeah, Tom Clancy with video games. Everything's got Tom Clancy's name on it. A standalone and a TBR vet. So those are all going to be easy. They're so broad that I can fit anything into those, and I want to do all of them. Even though we can double up, that means I at least have to read 4 books to count for these, but I could read more. This is where I'm going to need the most amount of help, and I think we might just have to come on back to this one because this is only for 1 week, but I sent Paige a message and I said, I think the 801 Readathon is going to teach me a lot of things that I did not know about before. I can tell y'all that it's called BL Most of it is manga, except you do have something in the other thing that, like one of the other ones, that says not a manga, like a novel. So, I mean, when I saw the word BL, I was like, what is that? Like, I didn't even know what BL meant. And so I watched the video and I got an education, a little bit of one, and then I pulled up this bingo board, and there are so many things on this bingo board I don't even know about. Y'all, I'm 48. And clearly, I'm too old to know what rice has to do with anything. Please don't tell me if it's awful. Also, well, CEO, right, is just like claiming the CEO or whatever those, Michael. I know, Michael, what does that mean? Is it what I think it is, where somebody just has a mole on their face? No, that's probably not it. It's not a beauty mark. It probably means something else. So I'm scared. I'm scared about everything that's on here. Just so y'all know. We're going to skip that and we will come back. Okay. This one, how am I less scared of cliterature than I was about this? Well, Andy, maybe that's what it meant. I don't know. Okay. For this one, it just has to be romance. I know, Amy, we'll come back, is all I can tell you, is that I don't think I want to know about this one. Oh, your husband knew what it was. Okay, well, not me. Okay, this one. Everything just has to be... Oh, okay, Amara. That's less weird than what I was thinking. Okay. Cliterature is just romance novels. This one I think is also going to be easy for me. I own so many of these. So we have Summer Read, LGBTQ, TBR Vet. Do y'all know how many TBR Vets we've already seen? So we're going to knock a lot of those off. Silvana, I can't say that on here. I already said this was fine for ads. I can't go back and say things. Okay, indie book, a poll pick. That's going to be y'all doing the poll pick. Short read, I love that. A POC author, take part in a sprint. Now that's going to be hard just because I got to work my schedule around with their schedule, but I can do that too. Treat yourself, yes, absolutely, goes with the other one. Flowers on the cover, I need that for Team Blossom, needs blossoms on the cover, which I assume were flowers. A spinner wheel, y'all know I love a spinner wheel. Disability wrap, new release. Stephanie or a friend recommendation. I got all of y'all over here. Andy, I saw that it auto-corrected you because it thought you made a mistake. A self-care activity and a series book. So that's going to be easy to do. I am not worried about I can probably clear the board. She also said you can double up, triple up, whatever any you want to do. Full Moon Readathon. Y'all see there's not anything on here. There are animals, and I've been trying to get the pictures of the animals to put them on here, but this is by Jan. Let me go look at Jan's thing and I will show y'all. And it's just for 1 week as well. Okay. We're all going to watch this ad on Jan's channel really quickly. All right. While we're talking about this one, I'm going to go ahead and copy it and put it in the chat. So if anybody wants to go over to Jan's, y'all are free to go do that. Okay, there we go. So what she's done is she has this set up with 4 different entities. I'm covering one of them up, but it's just the Grim Reaper. And then there's a spider next to it. And then we have a zombie. And then we have a goblin. So you have to do them in order. It's 2 books and an activity. So what I was thinking was it's only for a week. And instead of killing myself, I don't know. I am going to do one of them, Andy. I'll just pick one and do it. But again, in September, I'm hosting a readathon, co-hosting a readathon. So, and that's the only thing I'm doing in September is that one readathon that and I think we're going to school for Aurelium Academy, I think in September. So I'll be doing those 2 things. But I think I'm going to count Aurelium or maybe the readathon that I'm hosting. I think it's going to revolve around the new Stephen King Running Man movie that's coming out. Anyway, okay, so I think I want to pick one of these, either Grimm or the spider or the zombie or the goblin, and just focus on earning that thing. And during the week of Full Moon Readathon, that's what I'm going to do. So Full Moon goes from the 13th to the 20th. So that is, for all intents and purposes, like the 3rd week of August. Is it cold because I still have the fan on blowing on you? I'm so sorry. So this one says a 400-page book for the first level of grim, and then a book that involves death. Then the activity is to take a nap. Be dead for a while, it says. So, I mean, I'm not... I know, I'm probably not going to use any of them for her kid. And then for the spider, we have a creepy book. That's easy to do. And then an 8 book. Either with 8 words in the title, the word 8 in the title, 8 letters in the title, something that has to do with 8. The author's name can have 8. Double up on the nap, Tara. There you go. And then the activity is to capture something in your web. Treat yourself, which that's also on one of them as well. Oh, it's called CEO On and Off. On or Off is a webcomic. Yes, buy a book. I know. So what I really want to do, I think, is the zombie. So a slow burn or a slow pace book first. Then a TBR vet, which I know we've already seen a lot. And then I get to do a puzzle or a game as the thing. So I would love to read those 2 books while I'm putting together a puzzle. And then I'll have everything done for the full moon readathon. Okay, thank you, Amara. I'm sorry. It's called On or Off and features a CEO. Okay. This is for the 801, and the CEO. I'm going to go turn this fan off. I know, slow paced, I don't know. That's okay, Amara. I assume everything that has to do with that readathon is explicit, so that's okay. Let me go turn the fan off for this dog. Do you need to go out also? Is that why you're freaking out? There we go. No more fan. Now, are you not cold anymore? Okay, so I don't think there's a sign up, by the way, for Jan's stuff, but she does have these that you can use for each category that you're doing. Let me see if I can get Wesley to let him out. Right? I can't do a slow pace book and a nap. I'm not... Michael, I saw that. I'm not reading any slow-paced book at 3 times. I'm not reading any book, but much less a slow-paced one at 3 times speed. Although if it's real slow, I might have to read it at 3 times speed. I know, Django, I wish you could just understand when I say, go tell Wesley that you need to go out. Like, could you do that? Could you just go tell him? Okay, well, I'll tell him. I know. I need you to be able to speak. And if you could speak, I need it to be in English. Okay. How many readathons there are, I know. Okay, so I think that's... Oh, I still have Waiting for the Flood pulled up. The Life We Bury. I mean, is that about a marriage? Because I'm out. Baby, I know. Just a second. And Wesley's going to come. Let you out. Look, there he is. Go outside. Go outside. There he goes. Okay, great. Well, no, right? If he starts speaking. Okay, because I hate family genres. When I'm at work, if he comes and tells me I have to pee, I tell him to go tell his dad, and he will go find my husband? What? Well, you need to train Django, because clearly he's not about that. Okay, now what am I missing? I don't have... End of Summer Jam. So let's put that on here. Could you just not post that? I want you to copy this and post it over here. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that is though. End of Summer Jam. Christy Cole, the goal is to mood read and answer the prompts once you've completed the books. That's right. So you said, let's give her stuff. A non-explicit BL manga that I think would be a great entry point because it explains a lot. Okay, wonderful. Was that on were those things on the... Is that the name of the whole book? Or are you saying they're two different? Sasaki and Miyano. Okay, The Life We Bury. I'm not reading a slow paced book. I'm reading the other one. Oh, okay, stop. Let me like her video. Y'all know I like everybody's video because it's hard to put a video and make a video, and it's hard to put your face on the internet. And so if people do that, I think they get a like. Now, I don't watch videos that would offend me, so I'm fine with giving everybody a like. Okay, announcing a mood readathon for August. Do we see any pop-ups? Oh, okay. End of summer jam. That is so cute. Let's see what we have. We're not going to... Joining me and my co-host. Okay. Prompt graphics. Thank you so much. That's what I need. Okay, prompts. How did this book make you feel? Talk about the good, the bad, the happy, the sad. Describe the setting of the book. How long has this been on your TBR? Did the description live up to what was inside? Tell us what you want about this book. Oh, whatever you want. Okay. What is the first sentence? What do you think about that? Wow. Talk about the main character. Did you relate? Name a good quote. And would you recommend this book? So we're filling in this bingo board for every book that we read. Or, but I don't understand. We read 9 books? Why does number 5 say free space? Oh, so for the first book, I answered the first question. And then for the second book, I answered the second question. We're going to see what that means. But how many books do I have to read to count this readathon? Oh, well, wait. Okay, this readathon is done because I'm definitely... Django just climbed up here like he wanted me to pick him up. I picked him up and then he got back down. He was like, no, never mind. Okay. I'm still writing down Sasaki and Miyano. Okay, I did that. Thank you, Andy. I was not trying to remind people, but I just do it all the time. Okay. Christy Cole. Listen, Django, we cannot start out like this. I don't know what you think is going on. Your thing is right over there. Your stick is right behind you that you love. So why don't you get your stick? Let me close the full moon. Now let's go to the Prairie Trail. Y'all, this is like Little House on the Prairie Trail. Y'all see I've already liked this one because I watched this one earlier. Okay, I'm very excited about this one. Oh, I do have her prairie thing. Let me find it. Right here, the Prairie Trail. That's your stick. Yeah, I know. The doctor said that he's not blind. Sorry, y'all probably can't hear me if I'm all the way over there. The doctor said he's not blind, but he probably can't see clearly. So he can definitely see shadows and he can see light and dark, but he probably can't see very well. I'm like, oh, sweet baby. Okay, this is the Prairie Trail. You have got to earn points to get around. Oh my gosh, to get around this board. I do not know what is wrong with you. Add up your points and find the range that corresponds with where you are. So like let's look at one of these. Read any book gives you 10 points at a river crossing. Then when you have 30 points, you survive dysentery, but just barely. Go back east and try again next year if you only had 30 points at the end. If you have 31 to 50, you made it to the Mississippi River, so it tells you what you did, unless you made it all the way. And then if you get to 120, you made it to the end. If you get over 120, good for you. I guess you're in Alaska now, or maybe the Pacific Ocean. It is a new readathon, yes. So it looks like this, the Prairie Trail. It is the Oregon Trail in book prompts. You just have to sit with me because I don't know what your problem is. And I do know what an Omegaverse is. That's right. Or maybe the Pacific Ocean. You went to visit Amy. Amy, the Prairie Trail is going from me to you. That's what we're doing. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. Welcome home. By Ichikawa Django. And it's ABO. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to trust you and write it down. Yeah, go ahead. I love you telling me things about that readathon. Okay, look, I'm going to do my leg like this, and you're going to sit here, and we're going to be adorable together, okay? Just be still. Find the challenges by uncovering the cards on the next page. So there's 4 challenges. Injured oxen means you unhaul a book to make room for your wagon, and you get 5 points. So like you draw one of these 8 things. River crossing, supply replenishment. I could not read the way that was broken up. Oh, okay. That works. Okay, I know what that is as well. Come on over and go on the cruise. Then dysentery. The only way you survive this one is to read a novel about pioneer life or westward expansion. And the way her readathon works is you have to read that one first, because everybody has to survive dysentery before any of the other points count. You've got to do the dysentery prompt. So if anybody has a book about pioneer life or westward expansion, it has to be fiction, because she has another one specifically about nonfiction pioneer book right here. Mountain Pass is read a nonfiction book about pioneer life or westward expansion. So what you do is you pick these. You can do it a couple of ways. You can pick them based on the amount of points. Like you could just read a bunch of nonfictions about this time frame and get 35 points at a time and finish pretty quickly. Or you read other things and it takes you a little bit longer, because any book gives you 10 points. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to read the dysentery book, and then I'm just going to keep crossing rivers till I get there. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to survive dysentery, and then I'm just going to cross rivers so dysentery will get me 30 points. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because everything is 5 points. And then every book will move me 2 more spaces around the board. So if I'm there, I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more books. That's totally doable. I don't think this one will be hard to combine, because literally any book gets me 10 points. Now, the way I would do this if I was only doing this one is I would put those 8 things either on a wheel or on some cards, and I would randomly pull one, and that's what I would have to do. But since I'm doing so many other ones, I cannot do that. But they've got drought, mountain pass, supply replenishment, meet a fellow traveler or stop at a fort, or read a book with a buddy. So that's what you have to do. Find your way by getting on board the wagon train and finish the series, or refresh and renew by rereading a favorite or reading from the backlist of a favorite author. So I might do some of these accidentally for my other stuff. Hunt down a new to you author and read one of their books, or read any book. So I think that is going to be easy to do, but I've got to find the westward expansion nonfiction book, Pioneer Life. I might rather read a fiction book about Pioneer Life than a fiction book about westward expansion. Anne of Green Gables does work for YA. It's got to be set, it says in the thing, between... She wrote it right here, 1780 to 1880 is when the dysentery book is set. Historical fiction novel featuring westward expansion in the U.S. between 1780 and 1880. I mean, I think Canada would count as well, but I didn't make it up. Okay, but Jana, isn't that a sad book? Michael. That one doesn't kill you of dysentery. I'm going on a cruise to Alaska with y'all. Oh, I would love to do that anyway. Laura Ingalls Wilder books will work, but I've read them all, or all the ones that I want to read. A little bit sad. Yeah, that's what I thought. I've already started that book, I think, Where the Lost Wander. I know I've started one. Amy Harmon, I need you to be still. Could you just lay down? Why? He's leaving now. Okay, good. I got to turn the fan back on. Anyway, it's hot in here. Oh, okay. Pioneer Life, Westward Expansion. Let's leave that on the table for right now. Dear American Diary. Do you think that one could be, but it's meant for 8 to 14-year-olds. I was going to say, would that be, oh my gosh. I can't be a mediator with people's aunts. How about I stay with Sharon and you go stay with your aunts and act as a mediator? That's what I'll do. I want to go on a cruise to Alaska. Okay, so we did this one. I know about this one. What is the next one? Oh, I need to copy this, though. Oh, I guess I need to save it. Well, let me copy it. I might as well save that and put them together on here. End of Summer Jam. Go away. Upload. Yes.
I think you probably want this too.
I don't. I tried to give it to him twice. It's right here.
Well, never mind.
I don't know what his problem is. Did he come lying to you?
He walked.
Did you make him go outside?
Yes.
And he came right back in?
Not like right back in.
Well, it felt like.
He was out there for a bit.
Felt like he came right back in.
Not very long. He was out there long enough to do something.
I'm like, how about you make him stay out there longer? Okay. End of Summer Jam is ready to go right here. Next is the Prairie Trail. Okay. Nope, that is the wrong one. Where's the Prairie Trail? Oh, I have it right here. I just need to copy the actual trail. Okay, let me do that. Nah, I want to do it this way. I think they do have one for that. Hold on, and I'll tell you who I'm answering right now. Okay, Amara, I do think they have. Oh my gosh. No, there's nothing else for you. Please come and sit with me. Come here. Wesley, you need to go outside. I need you to stop. Stop screaming at me. Come here. Come up here with me. He's just looking at me like, I'm not climbing these stairs. Yes, I have to add all the readathons as the new ones pop up. And then I'm trying to catch up. You and Mom are trying to avoid it. Okay. Oh, Ellie's going in September and Amy's going in August. No, July. This month. Oh, okay. Okay, this is the Prairie Trail. I can make it probably that big. And then I need these. No, I don't know what your problem is, and you're really driving me crazy right now, Django. I know. It's annoying, right? To not be able to tell me what's wrong with you, what you want. There's a very big part of me that's terrified that he actually is ready to eat, even though that is 2 hours early. Why? What does he think? In what world does he ever get fed 2 hours early? No, no, no. Yes, come up here and sit with me. You're not getting any more food. You have a stick on the ground. You already got a treat. I think he's trying to get more treats. Okay. So this is the Prairie Trail. That one's done. I know, right? Okay, I'm going to make a little mark that it's YA, and we'll see what happens when we get there. I know. Barking to be barking. Here you come. Get up here. Get up here with me. Stop it. What is the matter with you? Okay, I'm so excited about Audio August. That's the last one right now on the spreadsheet. So let's go check it out, see what it says. Livia Crafts and Books. I don't know her. Oh my gosh. She has like a lilac. I don't know why I'm describing. I was about to tell you she has a shirt on that matches her eyeshadow. Okay, stop it. Let's see what we have. Do we have any... I'm going to go back and watch these, of course, and give them credit for their stuff. But here we go. Graphic audio, Summer Vibes. That's the second time we've had Summer Vibes. An animal on the cover. I think that's the third animal on the cover. LGBTQ. I guess the middle one is just free, maybe. A podcast, a one-word title, an audio you own. That's easy. And a colorful cover. Okay, cool. These look like they're going to be great. Let's see. Jen, Paula, and Shauna are helping. Folders with the graphics. She's already got a storygraph challenge for it as well. Oh, she's already made little things for Instagram. Okay, great. So for y'all, no, the spreadsheet of the middle one is just any audiobook, Amy? It could be any. Oh. They're all audio. But, I mean, I'll go back and watch it and see if it is. Because I want to give everybody actual views for their stuff instead of me just scrolling. Let me make sure there's not anything else I'm missing. We better not have to read that because I hated the first one of these. Oh my gosh. Is she... Everything is written in English, but that's not. What language is that? Italian. That's my guess. Who can tell me? Hey, Terry, was I right? I said it because of the DI right there. Look at y'all. That is Italian. Okay, I was right. Anyway, I did not like the first book of that, so no. Okay, so that's it. Just that one thing. I will go back and watch that because she is now probably in the playlist. That's the last thing that I have to do is check. Let me add her thing over here. Copy and paste. And this is called Audio August. Oh my gosh, my keyboard. Okay, and then let's grab these things. Hey man, are you okay now? You're not, because you never just want to sit like this. So what's wrong? He's like, no, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you what's wrong. Okay, now, last thing, and I don't know if we're publicly sharing, but I'm about to show y'all anyway. Paige can come yell at me if she wants to. Here is the playlist so far. The one we haven't talked about is this very first one up here, because this person, the Brightside Girl, does like 8 readathons a year. And the one she's doing... Oh, sorry, Tara, this spreadsheet right here is Paige's spreadsheet. And the reason it says Google Form submission beside these is because you can go submit if you have a readathon, and then she adds you to this thing. And she started in January. You can see the week-long readathons, 2 weeks, month-long, and then there's some year-longs that started, and every month down there. And Paige has these linked in her thing. What is worrying me is how short August is right now. And I'm thinking it's only the 18th of August. So I feel like a lot more are going to get added, and I'm just going to have to work in what I'm already planning to read. Because see all these things that happened in July? And then June was kind of short, actually. May was long. So I don't know. We'll see what August ends up being. But as of right now, that's what's in. Yes. And so Paige's channel... I will link her below, but it's just called Pages with Paige. So it's Pages with Paige. And Amy, do you know who else said the exact same thing? Kim. I said, what are you trying to do? I was like, that is diabolical. Because I already have to read 6 books that you and your mom are picking for me that I gotta somehow get in here. So I'm gonna need you to be thinking of that when y'all are playing that game. I know. Kim sent me a DM and said, now I want to create a readathon for August. Or maybe she put that in a comment. I was like, no, you don't. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to go make him go outside because that's got to be what it is. I'll be right back. Come on, let's go. Let's go outside. No, you're going to stay out there this time. Okay, let's go. Come on. Come on, outside. Okay, I don't really care what has to be done. He will not go outside. I tried to force him to go out there. I really think he's trying to get out of there for his food. So I'm going to close my door because he is walking. So
I can deal with it.
nope. You stay. You stay. Wesley's got you. Go see Wesley. Go find Wesley. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Ellie, I was looking through something the other day and somebody said, oh, can I do my readathon? And I was like, Readathon August by Donna Marie Reads. Okay. Let me make sure nothing else got added on here that we haven't already talked about. So, as I was saying about the Brightside Girl, she has something that she's calling Retoldathon that happens for the week of the 18th through the 24th, but she has not posted an announcement video about it yet. So, if somebody wants to run over to the Brightside Girls channel and see while I look through the rest of these, we'll see. This is the All in August one right here. There's the Shark arc. There's Ya August. There's Faulkner. Full Moon, Readathon, Love Yourself, Garb August, the Suspense one, Nevermore, 801, the Bharat Dynasties. Oh, I didn't make the thing for that yet. Okay, let me open that up. Relax and Readathon, Cliterature, the Mood Read, the Prairie Trail, Audio August, 5-minute morning affirmation. Okay, I think Paige added that to the wrong one. Sorry, Tara. The Brightside Girl, all one word. I could probably go over and look over there, but okay. What did you say the other one was called? Somebody just said. I used to be in the Cozy with Readathons, and I couldn't figure it out. The Love Yourself one. The Endless Unread. Let me share, copy, and I will post it right there. I do not have the Dolls Readathon. That is terrifying sounding. Okay, let me get the Bharat ones first. I did pick my team already for this, and I'll show y'all when we get here. Wait, did I pass it? No. Okay. Where's my dang team? What team am I on? Oh, okay. I'm on the Paulus team. Let's get over there and I'll show y'all. There's the Cholas. There's the Rajputs. There we go. Okay, the Paulus team. And then she'll tell us like what our team stuff is. There. Spells, scrolls, and silent monks. Read a book with a mythical creature of some kind, or read a book where the main character is a witch. So I thought that would probably work well for what I'm doing. So let me just take a little screenshot of this part. And I'll put that over here. At least I'll have it on the spreadsheet for this. There we go. And then copy. That one involves, like, there's battles, and she was inspired by Lizzie's other one. Okay, thank you, Tara. Okay, Fallon, hi, joining us from the beginning. I will go check out the Readathon August in just a second. Let me put this on here. This is called, I wrote it down so I could, Battle of the Barat Dynasties. Whoopsies. Okay. Boosh. Okay. Wesley's gonna have to, like, trap Django in his bedroom and just hug him. But he's never been jealous before if I've been, like, online. I don't know what his problem is today. I don't. Okay, now let's go look for Readathon. Did anybody say anything about that? Oh, the dolls. The dolls Readathon. Okay. Christina, August 2025. Okay, let's like her channel. I'm scared of this. What is the dolls? Is it going to be scary? Because I'm scared. Okay, what do we have? We have a Google form. My first readathon ever. Please consider joining so you can participate. Okay, I'm scared. There's a Discord. Yeah, I know. It's listed in there, but it says, and what she said is that they just read retellings. How can I contact you if not on Discord? Team Barbie, Bratz, Monster High, or American Girl. That's the dolls. I'm going to have to be Barbie, right? Because I'm old, right? Barbie's been around longer than me, but the rest of them are younger than me. Okay. The name did sound scary. Okay, well, I'm going to wait. Maybe I go to the Discord. Who knows? Y'all, the invite is invalid. Oh, bless her heart. Okay, let me tell her then. Okay, somebody else said that too. Try this one. Let's see. Okay, good. It works. Okay, so, I've just accidentally put myself in a voice chat. Do y'all know how often that happens? So, okay, there's nothing here. Just a general text channel and nothing else. So, and there's only 6 of us in this thing anyway. All right, so we're going to hold off on adding anything until I go through and see what this is. But listen, she has 61 subscribers. Okay, I'm going to subscribe to her as well. Because I can't help it. Okay. I love that Yoga with Cassandra has been added into here. I'm going to add the dolls in. Sorry. Yes. Okay. The dolls is now officially in the readathon. Yep. Okay. And then the other one is called, let's go to YouTube. I got to get back over to y'all. Paige is going to get home from work and be like, what is happening right now? Look at there. There's Paige. Okay. I'm looking for Readathon. August. Donna Marie. Let's see if that's enough to pull it up. Clearly it is. Are these going to be short books? Because I'm real happy about that. Oh my gosh, y'all are killing me. Y'all are supposed to help me find books for the readathons that I have, not to give me the other ones. We do have the Relax and Readathon. I haven't gone over it yet, but we do have that one. Pedro Pascal is one. And then your Perfect-a-thon. Oh. Thinning your TBR. I'm kind of sad. I wanted it to be about thin books. Oh, we have a bingo board. Oh my gosh, it has little frogs on it. It's so cute. Okay, first, hello, website. Wow, shows a website. No graphics, though. That's fine. I'm going to grab this one then, so I can at least put it on my little board. Over here. Readathon, August bingo. Now, what does it say? Based on the size of your last meal? Is that what that says? Why can't I read it? Based on something. Read in the something. I cannot read these. If it's just reading a book with pictures of Pedro, sign me up. Me too, Michael. Sign me up. I will look for the Pedro Pascal in just a second. Let me go in and add this one to the list. Paige is going to get off work and be like, what has happened right now? I'm so sorry. It's not my fault. Let's blame it on other people. Okay. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing an athon that I was going to put in here somewhere. Oh, the doll. The doll one. Doll readathon. I don't know. That's just a placeholder right there because I need to save it. Okay, and then this one, we're about to try to find Pedro. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to look to make sure I didn't miss anything else. I did a search in YouTube. Oh my gosh, for August Readathons. Ellie. Oh gosh, you found one called Readathon Level 3, hosted by, okay, I gotta go back. Your Perfect-athon. Oh my gosh. That one starts, it doesn't even start till the 27th of the month. Okay, let's first find Pedro. What's going to come up about this? I read every book that he's recommended. I read his favorite books. Summer Wayne Readathon. Okay, well, I need to know who's hosting this to be able to find what I want to find about it. Yes, I have Sharkathon, and it looks awesome. Oh, Pedro Pascal, You're Perfect-athon. Is that what we're saying? I'm so sorry. Okay. Slime and slashers. Let's see what we get for Pedro and slime and slashers. Okay. Nope, still nothing. Interview. Anybody say anything about an interview? Slime and slashers horror books. Okay, at least get me here. Videos. A Pedro Pascal Joy Fest. July Watchathon. Okay, is this what we're talking about? You're Perfect-athon. There we go. Yeah, it's... Scroll down. What am I... Oh, down. Okay, sorry. Slashers. I got it. It says slime and slashers. There are two names after sharks. Sylvana, are you still talking about... Maybe. A readathon, watchathon, and activitython inspired by the internet's favorite soft-spoken heartthrob. Y'all cannot even read. They have a Discord discussion Pedro's session will be set up soon. It's a low-pressure, feel-good event designed to make you smile. Do one prompt or all of them. Just remember, you're perfect. Okay. Graphics and printables. New, old Insta printables. Is that what I want? Send a friend a Pedro meme or reel. Watch something featured. When does it go? Oh, it stops on August 2nd, the Pedro. Is that right? Okay, so maybe we won't do Pedro. Watch something featuring Pedro. Watch one of Pedro's favorite movies. Read a Pedro book rec. Read a book that will make you feel good. Read something by a Chilean author. listen to a Pedro voiced audiobook. Silvana, is he Chilean? Are you claiming Pedro? Look at you. Listen to music that reminds you of Pedro. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on my channel on August 1st, I'm going to send a Pedro meme. Okay, that's it. I'm not adding it. That's all I'm going to do. Wow, Silvana, look at that. Pedro Pascal. You can give us a Chilean author if somebody wants to join the Pedro-athon and do that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll just send a Pedro meme on August 1st. Please feel free to send me a DM on Discord if you do not see one of those on the 1st. I know, Isabel Allende, you always tell me her stuff, and I have read one of her books, I think. Silvana, or Simsalin, who's here in the chat, she lives in Chile. That's why I said that, for those of you who don't know. Okay. That's right. Send it to Silvana. There are a lot of hers. There's a man too that has a bunch that are in English as well who's Chilean. He always pops up when I look for him. Okay, I'm not going to add Pedro's in here. I'll just send the thing. I'm not going to add it to the readathon list. Okay, so I think we're done. Amara did all of my series. She said, you have started a series by Isabel Allende. You probably know more about my series than I do. I'm sure you do. Okay. Right? Practically at this point, she is. I have it pulled up over here because I wanted to talk to y'all about it when we start going through books. So I'll just show you really quickly. But this is what she did. Amara did this. And it starts at number 7. So I guess we subtract 6 from the number at the bottom, but all of these, like not only did she had to go in there and look them up and do everything, how many books were in there, how many books have I read, like what's the new books, all the things she had to do. And I'm in the 400s and we're not here. 476 minus 6, 470 series. And Amara said, she put all the authors in alphabetical order. And she said, I'm going to start at the bottom. And I said, okay, great. I'll start at the top. Y'all, I did the A's and I did part of the B's. That's it. I said to my husband, I said, do you want to guess where Amara and I met when she started at the bottom and I started at the top? And he said, well, somewhere in the middle. I said, nope, we met in the B's. I was like, what? It was insanity. So it's amazing and I love it so much, Amara. So anyway, you can get this series tracker if you just send Amara a Discord DM. That is how that will be done. If you and then she will give you the template and you will have to fill in the things by yourself. So that's how that works. Okay. Now to actually looking for some clear cut. Let me take Pedro off. Wait, there was one more, right? Sorry. Hold on. There's one more that we were going to look at. Yes, Readathons level 3.0. Okay. Let's do it. This is the last one I'm looking up. Don't send anymore. Readathons 3.0. Oh, level 3.0. How do I have a Disney Cowgirls thing popping up here on this? Hosted by Beatrice's Book Nook. Oh, well. Okay, let's put that in. Beatrice, there we go. Okay, let me at least go here. Videos. Readathons. Weeks 1 and 2. Wait, we're going to... Oh, it's not an ad. I was going to say we're going to watch this ad. This is not an ad? Is somebody getting a tattoo at the beginning of this? Oh, okay, maybe so. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, she's got Onyx Storm. This is a vlog, but she's got to say it. Oh, Readathon 1 and 2. So wait, is she already starting then? Did I miss? When did it happen? 7-1 to 8-3. Okay, nope, we're out. This one is all of July and just a few. Okay, well, that is incredibly sweet. She's kind. Okay, great. I'm going to subscribe then. That's all I need to know. Okay, but we're not adding her readathon. Oh. August 25, readathon, 1 page added. Oh, that's my notification I got from Paige. Is she going to get notifications every time I add one? Because if so, wow. Okay. But I think we're good right now. Good enough to get started at least. So let me get back over here. Her things are done. I'm going to leave that there so I can get the links. We don't need a Pedro, so that can go. Okay. Do we know any that are like super duper specific? So we know we have the book Zoo. My plan is, y'all know I love a visual. So I'm going to be copying their, the titles, whatever they're called, the covers, and putting them over here. So, like, this is the group read. So, we're definitely doing that right in the middle. And then, let me see if I could do this with y'all so I can still see chats. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm in trouble from Paige. I know, right? Okay. So, did anybody find anything about an author smoking or drinking on the thing? Let me go back over here to 801 because I feel like I've gotten some input here, some ideas in my little notebook. I got me some crackers to eat for lunch and I forgot to eat them before we started. So, oh well, they're just sitting here taunting me. Okay. On or off? By A1. Does that sound? That looks like a manga. Okay, let's copy. And you said this counts as CEO. And where might I find this book? This thing. Next Separathon prompt, join all the readathons. That's awesome. Oh, look, somebody invited me to be a friend. Add Tara as their friend. There you go, Tara. I said yes. Oh my gosh, John Updike. It's going to have to be some old white man, right? That would, I mean, they are the only ones that have the audacity to take a picture of themselves, like smoking or drinking. Oh, The Witches of Eastwick? Wasn't that like a Cher movie? John Updike wrote that. Okay, is that word, it's sweat. Does it literally mean like sweat dropped onto someone? Tap tune. Oh, the square left of it. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Wait, a glasses character? It looks like on the cover he's wearing glasses. Okay, now I need to look for the other one you said. Sasaki and, oh, and Mayuno. Volume 1. Is this also going to be tap tunes? Copy image. Does it mean like a character that wears glasses, or does he have to do something weird with the glasses for it to count. I legitimately feel lost in this whole bingo board. Okay, and you said that there were lots of them for this one. Let me go back up. I did not write them all down. Oh, you said a megaverse, though, for sure. And a spin-off couple. Is a mask, like, legitimately a mask? Okay, maybe that's it. I think it's just someone who wears glasses. Okay, great. I'm going to count it then as he wears glasses. I don't know if you can double it up, culinary crime, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, sorry. A megaverse is for Welcome Home, not for that. And do you just need one bingo line for this one? I'm just trying to see what these three... Oh, that's right. You said Welcome Home, and then I wrote it down wrong. Okay, here's what I didn't say that I intended to start out again. If you were not here at the beginning, and you usually do my viewer prompts for August, I will tell you that one of the viewer prompts for August is... I did not know there was one that said Gay Panic, is to join me in a readathon. So if y'all are doing such a thing, if you want to join me in one of these. Oh, wow. Brenna, I found 1,000,000 photos of William Faulkner smoking. Maybe in one version of the book you need to read. That is so smart. Thank you for looking up William Faulkner. Okay, green flag top. Where is that? Green flag top. Wow. Okay. And now there's Welcome Home. Copy image. And this one is ABO. Is anatomical substitution what I think it means? Oh, Shirley Jackson. I could see her doing it. Okay. I think we've covered a lot with these 3 books. And you also suggested fantasy, manga, strong female lead. Those 3. Listen, Amy. You being a millennial are behind me because I definitely did not know what it was. And BL 801 is got something to do with the Japanese way that the word is pronounced. Maybe I don't need to be the one to explain it. This is a good time for us to link this for those of us who would like to be educated about what BL is. Okay? Let me get over here. There you go. So at least go give this channel some love and be like, I was educated on something that I did not know about today. You know, that's fine. Yes, Silvana, and you can join. The easiest one just has one book. We're reading a short story collection by William Faulkner called Go Down Moses. That's the easiest one. Yeah, BL equals boys love. You can tell they're all men. They're all MM romances. Yes. Too bad Lights Out won't work. It's the perfect mask book. Well, they don't all have to be manga. Some of it says read a non-manga. Like one of the things is for a non-one. But reading these 3 is good. So I'm going to call this good. Do I get a single bingo? No. What if I could do a mask or fate or a mask or a towel? I'm concerned. Is the towel just... Oh, 801 is literally has to do with the way it's pronounced in Japan sounds like what these kind of books are. So 801 is like the English version of saying this. And Yeah, Meta, she said that it has to be a BL inside a BL. Listen, I don't know what either one of those things mean, and I'm kind of scared to find out. What, rice or a tail? Are they wearing something that has a tail? That's all I can think of. What I learned, you told me what ABO is. What's OBI? I'm even scared to say it as if it's going to get me in trouble. Silvana is back on the Zennial thing. She's like, listen, can we go back to this? Oh, you told me about one for that. Okay, hold on. I think there's just so many that I'm... Did I also do... I mean, I kind of want to at least get one bingo. But I'm going to spend this whole week reading these, I guess. I know. You just telling me all the possible bingos, but you're not telling me a book. What is this? Gen Con. My first computer was a Tandy TRS Tandy color computer. And I had to type in a code to make it smile. That was it. I was so proud of myself. Okay, Amara, that's great. We're gonna say this 801 situation is handled for right now. So I've got Zoo for Garb August. Over here, everything here is probably pretty good. I've got Go Down Moses. Now let's see where we can fit Go Down Moses in some other things. So no, get off of here. So over here, it's not purple. It's not Edgar Allan Poe. I don't think it's Found Family because it's a bunch of... Oh, it's definitely a buddy read though, right? Oh, okay. Entry of a Home. There is a manga called The Joy of Rice. I don't think that these are that's the kind of rice it's talking about. Really? I mean, it could be. I don't think so. Okay, so I think I'm putting William Faulkner as a buddy read. Also, what do you think a small book is? Like under... Is it like an OBI, like a sash type thing around the book? That's what my daughter said, and she reads pretty much only manga. Put it in trash? Okay, I could probably put some of those manga books in trash. Number 6 in a series. Rachel, no thank you. Okay, Go Down Moses is a buddy read. I don't think it has an animal. It has not been on my TBR. It is not any of the rest of those things. Does not have a strong female league. It could be good versus evil. I'm not sure. Also, let me come over here and grab one of these mangas because one of these things says read a manga. So here we go. Manga or graphic novel. There we go. Done. Oh, and then you already told me the other mangas for this. I looked at the Google image before clicking through to Goodreads. 100% on Office Trash. Okay. Less than 200 pages. That sounds good to me. We'll go with that. Less than 200. Okay. Let me look for does this other book that you told me, Ascendance of a Bookworm. There's, okay, part 1, volume 1. First of all, this is adorable. She's the cutest little thing. Okay, look at her. How cute this little girl is. I'll do anything to become a librarian. What? That's so cute. Okay, so fantasy. And we could put it in manga, but we're going to put it in strong female lead. Okay, there we go. We can triple up over here. So... I mean, romance is my... Oh, that's my favorite genre, not favorite trope. This is also in a series. A book with a competition or a trial. I know, she's so cute. Her little blue hair. She's adorable. Oh. Oh, let me read y'all this very, very first sentence before y'all decide what y'all are going to do. Okay? Here we go. A certain college girl who's loved books ever since she was a little girl dies in an accident and is reborn in another world she knows nothing about. So, we need to be prepared. We need to be prepared before we read this book with this adorable little girl on it. Okay, small book. Less than 200 pages. This manga is not less than 200. I know the William Faulkner is not because we're reading roughly 120 pages a week in that setup. So it's got to be longer than that. So Zoo is definitely not. James Patterson does not know about books. There you go, Tara. You can handle pain. I can't. That is so true. Nothing has ever been more true about me. Edgar Allan Poe. We want to look at The Fall of the House of Usher. Let me look at that. Let's see how long that is. Oh, 36 pages. Yes, absolutely yes. But, so my version is in a compilation of a bunch of other Poe works. So maybe I should pick the Kindle edition. I think that's what I'll do. The Kindle edition. I mean, it's very boring, but okay, whatever. Here we go over here. And that can count for Edgar Allan Poe and a small book. Small book. It's not purple on the cover, that's for sure. It probably is Good versus Evil. Do we know about that? The Fall recounts the terrible events that befall the last remaining members of the once illustrious Usher clan before it's quite literally rent asunder. With amazing economy, Poe plunges the reader into a state of deliciously agonizing suspense. Take the plunge. Okay. This Fall on Kindle says it's 256 pages. The paperback version said it was 36 pages. Who's wrong? I'm scared of that now. Let me find it over here and we'll look in my actual book from my library. Edgar Allan Poe, Complete Tales and Poems. And then this one is Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, I think I have this actual thing. Let me move it over here for y'all. I think I have the book. The cover of it is green like that. Go to the cover. Okay. Why'd you have to look like that? That's not what you looked like a while ago. Okay, Volume 1, Edgar Allan Poe, Death of Edgar Allan Poe. These are not stories, y'all. Volume 2, The Murders in the Rue Morgue is so good. The Pit and the Pendulum. The Cast of Amontillado. That's my favorite one of his. The Fall of the House of Usher. Could you take me there, please? Okay, maybe not. Wait. Is this just telling me? This is the table of contents. For the index of 5 What if I bought? Hopefully I didn't pay for that. Okay. No, that's just the Pit and the Pendulum. Will you remove the download? This is what I want. Complete Tales. Remove download. Open up. Introduction. There we go. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I wandered, weak and weary. Okay, let's see. The Fall of the House of Usher. That is location. Oh, it's not telling me page numbers. It's just locations, but we'll see. Oh, we got a little poetry in the middle of it. Oh, that's it. Okay. Yep. We're good. That's definitely shorter than 200 and something pages. So, okay. We're counting it as a small book. I don't think we get good versus evil. I think it's just evil versus consequences. It says, including themes of madness, family, isolation, and metaphysical identities. Okay. So, that's probably everything we can use it for over here. a green, a pink, or flowers on the cover. Anything? This girl's got flowers with her, right? And it doesn't say that manga doesn't count for this. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm doing it. I don't think good versus evil will be hard for me to do anyway as we go. Amara, thank you. Enjoy your dinner. Driftwood Dreams. I don't have to read any of these. All in August. So let's look at T. Kingfisher really quickly. See if I can find... I'm definitely going to read What Moves the Dead because I already own it. What Feast at Night I own as well. And but I haven't read either one of them, but I want to get ready for What Stalks the Deep that's coming out this year. I just finished reading the Clockwork series, but I want to read the Paladin series. So let's see what I already own, and we will put those over here. And I know what I own because of Amara's wonderfulness. We want author, sort A to Z, and we go to the T's all the way down. I know. There we go. These. Okay, Paladin's Grace, What Moves the Dead, and Sword Heart. I haven't read any of those yet. Sword Heart only has one book in the series so far. So, can I go to like the website and get a list of the books that they've written? That's what I'd like to do. Oh, books for kids? Books for... Oh, Sword Heart. Have y'all seen the cover of Sword Heart? Look at that. That's beautiful. That is so pretty. Okay. When I say adult, I mean not written specifically for children. I say this because if you say I write for adults, people get entirely the wrong idea. That's so funny. Nettle and Bone, I'm pretty sure that I read or I started reading a long time ago. So, Thornhedge I own physically. Nettle and Bone I don't own. I don't know about The Seventh Bride. So I put all of these on my wish list on Amazon. I went in and put it on there. I know Sword Heart is beautiful. I want to own a physical copy of that for sure. Okay, then we have A House with Good Bones I own, but I'm reading this month. So What Moves the Dead and What Feasts at Night. Those, the Hollow Places I also own and I'm reading right now. The Twisted Ones I own, but I'm not reading it yet, so I could read it next. Okay, so I want to read 3 T. Kingfisher books for the all-in prompt. Do y'all think 3? Is that what I said last time? So we're going to do What Moves the Dead. Can I copy? I can copy. All in August. Okay. Nope. There we go. And then, nope, over here. What Feast at Night. Hey, do what I said. Stop being ridiculous. Same size. And I've already did the Twisted Ones. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be my all-in August. And then What Moves the Dead is going to replace A Sorceress Comes to Call for my group book points over here, since I can't read A Sorceress because I've already read it. Okay. Oh, nice. The Twisted Ones, yeah. Sword Heart is in Audible Plus, like right now? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to read The Fall of the House of Usher first before I read What Moves the Dead, but we have no time frame on these books about when they have to be read. So this is all month long, however we want to do it. What Moves the Dead has an animal on the cover. Even though it's jacked up, it definitely does, so that counts for this. A book with an animal. It's definitely a gloomy book, so let's put it down here. A book that's been on your TBR for a while. Yes, it has. Is that 3? That's 3. Okay. That's it. Now, found family, purple cover, trial or competition, favorite trope. So I need a fake dating romance that I know I own. Where is my sheet? Back over here. Let me just control F, because you know they love to put fake in the title of these books. Fake it till you make out. There we go. I don't own those, actually. What's the next one? Big Fat Fake Wedding. I do not own that one. And, oh, that's it. Man, seriously? I know y'all fake, it's got fake stuff in there. Maybe I do own My Big Fat Fake Wedding by Lauren Landish. Oh! The vampire book Wesley got me. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it's called. But you're right. Let me go. Where's my list of books? Here it is. Okay. Nope. I didn't write it down over here. The physical books are the things I'm the least diligent about writing down. I write down everything else, but not the physical books. Apparently, I physically own Nettle and Bone, but I did not get it. I do own Thornhedge as well. But I need something that I own. Oh, let me type fake in over here with all of the fake crown. That doesn't sound right. Grumpy fake boyfriend. Dang it, that's on my Kindle. I don't want to read Kindle books. I need audiobooks. Oh, fake date by... Oh, falling for your fake fiance. I own that on Chirp. Okay, let's look that up. Falling for your fake fiance. Oh, it's book number 3 in a series. Whatever, that's fine. I own it on Chirp. Love cliches. Falling for your best friend's twin, falling for your boss, and falling for your fake fiance. Okay. My Vampire Plus One. Y'all are the best. Oh, that is from My Vampire is a Roommate. My roommate is a vampire. My vampire is a roommate. What? Nothing sucks more than fake dating a vampire. Absolutely. Okay, I'm just going to read the second book in the series. We don't care about that, do we? No, we do not. We do not. Okay. My Vampire Plus One. That also counts for, let me copy. That counts for something that said, it's my team read somewhere. Well, oh, I know down here in Paulus. A book with a mythical creature of some kind. Is a vampire a mythical creature? Could we say that? Or the main character is a witch. If a witch counts, I think a vampire counts. I'm going to put it here and we will try and see. But I think yes. Okay. August bingo. I can't even read those things on here. We'll deal with all that. Colorful cover. I want to read that book that we were just looking at. Back over here at T. Kingfisher's main page. Yeah, Sword Hearts. I'm sorry, go back. Books for adults. There it is. I loved the Clockwork series, and I think I would love Paladin's Grace series as well. Copy. Right? Because this could be colorful cover as well, couldn't it? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna read 4 T. Kingfisher books. I mean, I definitely have to read these 2. I don't definitely have to read these 2 unless I find something that just really makes me want to. But these 2 are on TBRs. So if I put more of them on TBRs, that's part of the series. So I kind of want to read those together. Okay, thank you. I will have to ask you in Amanda's Discord about if I can use your spreadsheet as a template so I can make my own spreadsheet. Yeah, Lindsay, you can. You can just, she said you could send her a DM over there and she could send you the spreadsheet. And you can do whatever you want after you get the template from her. Okay, we're not at YA August yet. We're not there. We just did all in. And we're still going back and putting things over here. So found family might work for Sword Heart. I don't know what that's about. Other than y'all said it was cozy. Oh my gosh, with the teal sprayed edges, I really want this book physically. Hala is a housekeeper who suddenly inherits her great uncle's estate and unfortunately his relatives. Oh, so, but it definitely, okay, Sword Heart is definitely has a competition or trial. No, it doesn't. Not exactly like that, I guess. Okay, so maybe that doesn't count. But we're doing okay. I still don't know what the wheel is. And the vampire book can be used somewhere. A book with a green cover or a pink cover. Does the vampire book count as a pink cover? It's purple and red, not pink, right? I mean, it's kind of pinkish red on half of it and pinkish purple. There's no flowers, but I think there's flowers back here on this one. Where am I putting flowers? Oh yeah, like stardust. No, there's vegetables. I don't see a single... Okay, no flowers. Okay, Sword Heart has found family. I mean, it's going to have to, it looks like. Because of her... I mean, she meets people when she takes over the house. So I'm assuming... Oh, y'all. The series is called The World of the White Rat. That's kind of scary. Okay. I'm going to keep that there. If we find another one that's more pink, I will definitely use that as well. I'm scared of the YA. Let's go look at my ARCs real quick, and I will just pick one of those that I think I can easily get. I've got my phone right here. Let me go look at it on here, because my NetGalley app is what still has them available or not, because they'll stay on there for a minute and then they leave, and it's been so long I have to re-download the app. That's how long it's been. So re-downloading the NetGalley app, and then when I open it, my books expired. Okay, I have bet on it. Let me try to open it.
If you'd like to hear news.
Okay, well, I've already read that book twice.
It was too late.
And that one. So the two books that are available are actually books that I've already... NetGalley shelf. Okay, it sent me to netgalley.com. Oh my gosh, could... Why are they... Could I just look at my shelf, please? Well, okay, on the bookshelf, it's giving me nothing. So, not started yet. No books found. Okay, so... Oh, Sword Heart might have flowers. Oh, it really looks like it does. Let me make it bigger over here. Yes, there's a petal. There's a petal. There's a flower. Ah, awesome. Definitely right here. A book with blossoms on the cover. August is going to be the Tea Kingfisher month. Okay. NetGalley. Let me go there. So what I might do then on NetGalley, which is ridiculous, is see what I can get. Go to my shelf, please. Let me see if I can get any of these. Look when I got them. Downloaded on April the 1st of 2024 is the last time that I even did this. So let me go to the oldest one, see if I can get it on Libby, because I'm not paying for a book that I got free and just didn't read it because I'm the worst sometimes. Okay. The Becoming. Part of the problem was, oh my gosh, it's 16 hours long. Maybe that's why I didn't want to read it. Who's reading this one? Who does the audio? Why is it not telling me? Barry Krynick? Okay, I love Jessica Fellows, but I think my problem with both of these, The Becoming and The Mitford Vanishing, is that they're both, I got approved for both of them, and they're further along in a series. The Mitford Vanishing is what book in the series? Oh, yeah, number 5 in a series. And I was like, I don't want to do that. My Roommate is a Vampire has both colors. I have not read it. So I will go and look at that as well. Maybe that's what matters. Death and the Conjurer I've already read. All the Dangerous Things, I know I can count for a couple of things. So let me see if I can get that one, and that's what I'm going to go with. Yes. Okay, I'm borrowing that right now. All the Dangerous Things is going to be my... I also own that book physically because I got it. I might not have it anymore. I got it from Book of the Month, but... that one counts for the girl over here that's doing this. I need a mystery suspense. And so that I can use over here as well. It is not under 250 pages, so that won't count. But it is a standalone. Okay, cool. And we can double up. So I'm going to double up. It's also a TBR vet, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on all of them that it'll work for. I don't know if it has more than one POV. 1 year ago, Isabel Drake's life changed forever. With little evidence, Isabel cannot rest until Mason is returned. Okay. The characters are Isabel, Ben, and Mason Drake, but I guess we don't necessarily get all their POVs. So, okay. Well, it was a Goodreads Choice nominee for a favorite mystery thriller in 2023. So that's nice. Okay, while I'm over here, let me do the vampire one. My Roommate is a Vampire. Yeah, that's definitely more pink. Okay. I can do this one. I'm sure I can get these. And then True Colors. Oh, Conventionally Yours. The Purple Nightgown. Oh, I'm looking at a different True Colors book. Can you tell me who wrote the True Colors series? Because I was looking at Annabeth Alberts, and that's clearly not it. I have Annabeth Alberts. That's why that's the one that came up first. Okay, so for Shark, I got to go back and get All the Dangerous Things. Okay, I'm reading that one, and then I want to pick one more from my NetGalley feeds. Oh, I read Time Boxing. So there's two books over here that I'm finished reading. I just have to give feedback to them. So let me copy this. I'm going to put it over here on the list just to remind myself that I need to finish those. That can be something that I do during this readathon as well. And Death and the Conjurer, I did the same thing too. I really liked it too. I don't know why I didn't come over here and put something about it. This is why I stink at NetGalley. Okay, so both of those books are over here as in like, hey, do this thing. And then one more NetGalley book that I can do. Oh, I also finished, wow. Okay, I can do Waiting for the Flood by Alexis Hall. Let me see if I can get it. Whichever one of these I can get, I will do. Waiting for the flood. Let's see. Borrow, it's 9 hours. Number 2 in a series. I think that's why I didn't want to do that, because I wanted to read the first one. And the first one is Glitterland, which I own and have not read. But do I want to add Glitterland to this? And then I have Play Dirty by Laura Lee. I used to read Laura Lee all the time. And I saw her name on here. And I was like, oh my gosh. She was like my intro to spicy. But she's not even on here, of course. Okay. So, Waiting for the Flood. It is. I'm borrowing it. Go to shelf. Okay. So, go back. Waiting for the Flood. I did search True Colors on Goodreads, and it brings up the the wrong author. Okay, I want a different Waiting for the Flood. I'll tell y'all if the dog goes and pees on something that I like, because that's what he does when he gets mad at me. He used to go in my closet and pee on stuff in my closet. I'm like, dude. Okay, there we go. 2 books to read, 4 books total to cover. Whatever. Okay, so that's good. Now, that one's done. This one's still done. Wait, do any of these count over here? Found Family, I'm pretty sure Waiting for the Flood, but you said you thought Sword Heart counted. Somebody. Sword Heart supposedly has Found Family when I looked up the trips. Okay, that'll work. I'm sure there'll be something else I'll read that I'll be like, oh, that also has Found Family and I can use it. So that one's not one that I have to worry too much about. So over here, the only thing I have left is Book with a Competition or Trial, purple on the cover, and Wheel of Unfortune. There you go, Tara. That's good then. Okay, you put in the purple nightgown. There's 2 of those, too. One is by A.D. Lawrence, and the other one is by Pamela Timms. Oh, the vampire one is also purple. Ah. Yes. Perfect. I'm already reading it. Now I have purple. So, Wheel of Unfortune and a Book with a Competition or Trial. That's it. That's almost done. We almost have... Oh, I could triple up. If any of these have a trial, what have I tripled so far? What Moves the Dead is the only one that I have triple moved. And The Fall of the House of Usher covers 3. Okay. What Moves the Dead? A book with an animal and a gloomy book. A small book. And Good versus Evil. Okay. Oh, the other vampire book. Oh, this one that I already have on there does have purple. It just has like a lighter purple. It doesn't matter. Either one of them work. Okay. Now we need to go YA. Is anything that I have picked already YA? Is Waiting for the Flood YA? I'm right here looking at it. No. No, it's not. Actually, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't have adult. Yep, it has adult. 18 people have shelved it for adult. Okay. I'm going to look through the list that y'all gave me, and we will see where those can fit in. So, Merciless One, since I've already read the other thing, we'll go with that. Namina Forna. Okay. Copy it, and over here, I'm going to put all the ones that y'all told me over here, and then we will go look at the cards Jennifer Lynn Barnes, The Naturals. I'm actually really excited about that. That cover of that first one is awesome, though. I like it a lot. We need to be on the lookout also for a green cover while we're doing this. Anything over here? No. Nothing here. Those are both blue. Nope. Okay. Nope. Not yet. Yeah, I could use the whole series. We're going to see what I think about it. Like, if I want to keep going, I might keep going. If not, we'll have to look. But at least book 1 will get me in. Dating and Dragons. I'm so excited about, honestly. So, that is teal. I think that's more blue than green, even though I would love to count it. Okay, and I need to read about what the honeys are, because Amyson got me worried. The honeys. Oh, it's horror. YA, LGBT. The honeys. Sometimes the darkest something lurk in darkest secrets lurk in broad daylight. Oh, okay. So if y'all have read any of these, did they have dual POVs? This one's got to, right? Dating and the only green one I know is the one I mentioned in a 3 in a series. Let me go look at the Naturals books. None of the covers of them have what I would call green on the cover. I mean, the Inheritance Games is all green, but I've already read it and I don't want to read. I do have to reread a book though, y'all. So I could reread the Inheritance Games. There's a couple of rereading things on there. That could be my 5th YA book, is rereading the Inheritance Games. Evergreen Forevermore by T.A. Klein has green on it and might fit something else. Okay. I need y'all all to just get some smaller, okay? I'll fix them later, but for now we're going to hold these here. Is that Evergreen Forevermore a YA book? Evergreen Forevermore by T.A. Klein. Oh, it's not. Whitecap, Vermont is where it takes place. It only has a Kindle version, so I am not gonna... I need audiobooks for this. Okay, let's copy the Inheritance Games over here for green. I need these to be in order. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, green on the cover, pink on the cover, and blossoms on the cover. There we go. 2020. Lake Stardust. The basics of Lake Stardust is done. The basics of Shark is done. The only thing we still have over here is whatever that wheel means. And trial and or competition. The Inheritance Games definitely counts. Yes, y'all agree with me because I want it to count. So we'll have to find out what Wheel of Unfortune means. I mean, maybe it means I just put all my TBR on a wheel and spin it. I don't know. If that's what it is, that's what I'll do. But, okay. That one's done. That's done. That's mostly done. We can maneuver things around. Now, let's go look at the August thing. I'm gonna share. Please get off. That's not what I want to share yet. Okay, this one. Yeah, nope, that's all in August. This one. Okay, copy the link. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. And we are headed over to August to try to find, I don't think it was a live stream. It wasn't, but they went back and forth kind of talking about it. So here's the thing. The suits. If it's hearts it is a romance. So we have romance contemporary, sci-fi dystopian, fantasy romantasy, and mystery thriller horror. So mystery, the merciless ones, is fantasy. Yes? So that's going to be a club. Maybe I will write underneath it real quick so I can keep up with it. And then as we get there, that's the only fantasy, I think, right? The Naturals, would that be a mystery thriller? I know, I skimmed it as well. And then Datings and Dragons is romance, so that's heart. Let me do heart over here. Well, we're definitely not going for a straight flush. Okay, The Naturals is a thriller, and The Inheritance Games is a mystery, and Honeys is a horror, and I don't think horror is even on their list. Yes, it is. Mystery. I'm going to have a lot of spades in this. So, okay, spades. I'm going to have the worst cards in this game. Okay, so then, like I said, the numbers go with the prompts. So let's see what we have. For 2, you can pick anything. So I can make anything a 2. Oh, diamond is sci-fi dystopian. A 3 is a retelling or reimagining. 4 is a translated book. 5 is a novel, a novella, or a short story. If I just do all the Naturals, I could get a flush. That's true. And then we have books published or set in the 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10 is a 5-star rating on Goodreads or a raving review or a blurb. The Queen is a female protagonist or female author. Okay, that's going to be nice. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can have 5 of a kind then, right? Hold on. There's not that many spades. I can't have 3 of the same spades. Wait, go back. Okay. Jack is queer representation. So I did see that the Honeys could be a Jack. Let me go back over. The Honeys can be a Jack. And any of them can be, we can do Queen, Queen, Queen. That'll be 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind is not bad. Queen of Clubs. I'm gonna get a thing of these. Queen of Spades and Queen of Hearts. I can have all those. And then, oh, true. Okay, so I can try to find something that the Inheritance Games and Honeys both fit, or that the Naturals and the Honeys both fit, because they can both be. Oh, it won't matter. Yeah. Okay. So let me find something that the Honeys go with, and I can make a full house. History, government, politics, social class, or caste system, or any nonfiction is a king. And then an ace is disability representation. So I could literally just make them 2 2s. So I could have 3 queens and 2 2s is a full house. Yeah? I like it. Okay, so 2 of spades. It could be a Jack of spades, but wait. Is one of the boys in the Inheritance Games? They're not the same. Oh, they are the same suit. That's okay. Look, I can make this one be a 2 of clubs, and this one can be the Queen. I can't because I already have a Queen of Spades. It's because I have 3 spades. I mean, 3 of a kind might be the best I can do. Because I've got the... None of them is... I mean, those merciless ones could have to do with politics and government and social class. It definitely does. So I could make it a king of spades, and I could have king, queen, and Jack of spades. That doesn't give us anything. Oh, it would be a king of clubs anyway. Okay, I'm going to go with 3 of a kind. That's the best I can do. So we're going to have 3 queens. It's all right. Oh, it does. Okay, king of clubs. King of spades. Now I can't make this, I can't make this spade match the other one because it's already a queen of spades. That sucks. Man, Inheritance game can be a romance, but it doesn't help me because it would still be a queen of hearts, and I've already got a queen of hearts. Have I read Cinder? I started it years ago, and then I quit because I didn't like the single POV, but I think I'm going to go back and read it again. I own it on Kindle. I found it the other day when I was going through my Kindle last night, actually. So I do own it, but I'm going to go back and give it another shot. Everybody seems to really like it, and I'm like, I guess I should do it. Oh, that would be a diamond. And it's written by a woman. Hold on. 2 of hearts and 2 of spades. Yeah, but I still can't do a full house. Okay, let me do Cinder then real quick. I forgot that was even YA. And I can read it faster because I do own a copy of it, so I'll be able to... Okay, so now we have a queen of hearts, queen of spades, queen of diamonds, and then 2 of clubs and a 2 of spades. And we have a full house. Yay! Okay, that makes me happy. 3 queens and 2 twos. It could also be a 2 of hearts, but a 2 of spades is fine. Okay, let me find... I'm going to get some pictures right quick for my hand. 2 of clubs. I need y'all to all come down here and be smaller. Or at least be the same height. Y'all are on my nerves. If y'all know if there's a way on Canva to just be like, hey, make this height match this height, I would love to know about that. Because this is what I have to do. Just make sure the tops line up and then squeeze the bottoms till the bottoms line up. And that doesn't always work very easily. Okay, 2. I need to make this background just be a little bit gray. There we go. So that our things stand out. Yes, thanks for your help, everybody. Getting all these done. Okay, queen of spades. Searching up all these cards. Copy and paste my little queen over here. Okay, queen of hearts. Oh my gosh, y'all know the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland just popped up over here. Oh, why'd you have to have a black background? The rest of them don't. I mean, I'm lucky that anybody in the world took a picture of a card and put it online, I guess. Queen of Diamonds. Hi, Kay. Welcome. We are busy doing nothing. Like, the biggest nonsense ever is what's happening around here. And I need a different queen. I don't like how tiny it is. Whatever. I'll do this later. 2 of spades. Yeah, I'll have to go back and like play around with this whole thing when I'm not live, you know, because who wants to see me fiddling with this Canva board a million times? And then I have to turn it in. I have to take all my stuff off and turn it into a template for Spade. What? For Paige and Ellie and anybody else that's going to do it. Oh, that's right. Take a picture of my own dang cards. Okay. Y'all, there you go. And then I want to copy this and I want to say over here, full house. There we go. We made a full house. Yay. Get off, little tiny thing. Get off. Okay. All right. I hope I'm going to love these YA books that y'all helped me pick. I appreciate it a lot. Okay. That one is done and can go. Wait. Anything that's on here that can fit in over here. What do I have? Just the wheel. That's done. That's done. Okay, no, because everything else is done. Okay, rainbow cover. She said it had to have 5 colors on the cover. We are definitely saying Sword Heart has 5 colors, or does it not? Oh, it definitely does. We have blue and green and red and tan and orange, and that's already 5. And silver for the sword. Totally missed the sword. Okay, so I'm counting that as my rainbow cover book. The first thing says hydrate, and I really need my water. Okay, summer vibes on the cover. Oh, true. Okay, you're right, Lindsay. This copying it and moving it over, that is true. I do that a lot. Okay. Animal on the cover. We do have that, but summer vibes on the cover. This girl, that's more, for the little girl, I think that's more what I would consider fall vibes on the cover. So I'm not counting that. I am counting this rabbit as an animal on the cover. I will be putting that on every one of these. Read a romance. Okay, well, we got a lot of those as well. Let me grab, I'm trying to grab things that are from the whole month long one that I think I'm going to read, like more, I don't know. That'll be, I'm not reading it in just 1 week, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, read a romance. And we'll just do the vampire book for the romance. Take out graphic novel or manga. I got that. We're going to bring our little girl over. I need to learn her name. Stop calling her the little girl. Read a manga. Hearts on the cover. Huh. Hearts on the cover. Do you think the word heart would count in Sword Heart? Does it have a heart on the cover? It does not have a heart. Is there a heart coming out of this rabbit? That's disgusting. Okay. Heart on the cover. Y'all could not have drawn just one little heart on one little thing in this little cute YA romance. Seriously? There's got to be a heart over here in this this thing. There's all kind of stuff on this cover. Put it in the front, please. To the front. Thank you. There's a key hidden in here, and a sword, and a necklace, and a tiara, and a chess piece, and a ballerina, and not a stinking heart. I don't know. Do you think Sword Heart should count? I think the word heart counts. Okay, good. I'm glad y'all agree with me. Okay, but that means I'm going to move Sword Heart down here to hearts on the cover, and I need a different rainbow cover book. What else do we have that has at least 5 colors on the cover? Or do y'all have a romance book? Not a romance, a rainbow book. Because we can add another book. I haven't counted up the total yet to see where we are. The zoo does not have a bunch of pictures on it, so let me go back and just make a little list, not a list, a dash for all the different books that I've picked so far, just so I have an idea of how many books I'm reading for the month. Faulkner is a book. I already counted that. That is one. That is one. That is one. Okay, so 9 different books on this page. And then I already counted the Inheritance Games and Vampire and Sword Heart. Okay, so no new ones. 2 new ones right here, right? I did not count those over there. That's right. And potentially at least 1 new one right here, because I don't have to read Twisted Ones. Let me move that. Okay, 1 more here for What Feast That Night. And then, did I count any of these over here? The inheritance games. So, 4 new ones right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Faulkner book we already counted, and all of these we've already counted. So I'm at 16 books. That's like half the month. So we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's not add more than like 20 more though. 20 more is probably going to be a thing. So I'm open to a rainbow cover. Oh, reread. That is going to be my inheritance games of my reread. Okay. Summer Vibes or a rainbow on the cover is perfect. This print, okay, hold on. Look up the original Sword Art cover. Oh, the key sword thing is in the shape of a heart. Faithless in life, faithful after death. Return to the world of the Clockwork Boys. Y'all, I'm so excited. I love the Clockwork world. Okay, well, we don't get to count it for a pretty cover, but it definitely has a heart on the cover. I don't know how I'm going to read it, so I don't know which cover I'm going to do. Welcome back, Amara. Yeah, okay, so we fixed it. A heart is now on the cover for that one. Okay. Andy, I see that you said that on there as well. Okay, have you moved? I don't think we've even talked since I moved. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's not what we're doing. A Whole New Light by Sandra Brown has a cover with a woman walking on a sunny beach. Okay. A Whole New World? New Light. Like a whole new world. Okay, Sandra Brown. Sandra Brown? How do I know her name? Oh, she writes contemporary romance. Oh, it's less than 250 pages. Something just said that. Where was I? A small read. Let me see if I can get this. I know, Garb August. She would work for that, it sounds like. So let me look on Libby and see if I can get it real quick. And then I still have to put in my new library on Libby. And it's reciprocal with 12 different libraries. So I could totally go and get 13 more libraries added to my A Whole New Light. It was the second one that popped up, and I can borrow it, and it's 5 hours long. Absolutely, yes. 2.5 hours. So I know, Tara, I do want to get some of my 50 before 50 on here, but I'm also worried about just spending so much time going through those over and over. Okay, this is Summer Vibes on the cover. There we go. Let me get it pulled up. It is over here. Right here. So what do I need left that I could, so definitely, wait, wrong one. Definitely on the Wheel of Unfortune. If it is put books on a wheel, I'm going to put all of my, oh my gosh, I'm going to put all of my 50 before 50 things on there and spin the wheel. So I'll at least be adding one right here. Okay. But yes, here's my other problem. I'm not going to be able to add any what are they called? Herkid specific things. So I was supposed to spin the Herkid thing to see what 2 I was going to work on for this month. And I'm not going to do it. What I'm going to do is read all of these books and then see where I can put them in Herkid at the end of the month. So that's going to be my plan to get that done. So a happy read is going to come from Lexi Blake, my 50 Before 50. A small read can also be, let me look and make sure that it's short, but small read. This one should be a short story or a novella. Let me look. Oh, my bad. It's 581 pages. Oh, Terry, totally. I can absolutely do that. Absolutely do that. Okay. That's such a good idea. So, no, that's actually one of the big books that's next and not a novella. So, for the other, there's another one that has novellas in here that I can read. Which one? Powder Mage. What's next? Hope's End. Okay, let's see. Hope's End by Brian McClellan is 30 pages. Boom. Okay, Hope's End is my small read over here. And then I need a happy read. That's going to be my Lexi Blake. Go back. Lexi Blake. Nobody Does It Better is my... I'm going to put that as my favorite genre. It's fine. And then I'll just do the next one of hers, which is one of the novellas, as a happy read. I cannot believe I didn't start here looking at this. 5-star prediction. I want to read, for the 5-star prediction, I want to read this. The Dead and Their Vaulted Arches. Just because I always think these are going to be 5 stars. I could do colors on the cover, Terry. That would be a really good one that I could just fill in as I'm going. I think I'm going to do this, but I'm adding too many books now that we don't already have. 5-star prediction. Okay. Now, I don't have anything that has 5 colors on the cover already, so I need to look at that. So let me go. There's another color somewhere else. Hold on. In one of these other readathons. Is there one that has color here? I don't think this is where it is. A debut book under 250 pages. I'm doing that. I got that. Not these. Nope. Full Moon doesn't have a color. I gotta go back to her thing. I did put that. I already put the link to that. Full Moon Readathon Jan. Not January. Okay, whatever. It still did it. Even though y'all trying to be ridiculous. Okay. Oh, let's watch the ad. Okay, I'm sorry, Jan, but I'm skipping the ad. Okay, Grim Reaper, the spider. This is what I want, is the zombie. Okay. Let me go grab it. No, I don't want the zombie. Y'all. Oh, I do. And I gotta have a slow burn. And I was telling y'all I didn't want a slow burn. But I'm doing it. I'm doing the zombie. Okay. Full Moon has a zombie. Been on my TBR for a long time and slow burn. Okay. This one is whatever I'm reading. Any book, that book, Westward Expansion, graphic, animal on the cover, LGBT. Okay, so I don't have any more colors like I thought I did. I can't tell what those are yet. Readathon. I got to get to the Readathon thing to be able to figure that out. And then the doll Readathon. So those are just happening later. I can't. Okay, so I'm looking for a rainbow cover or something that has 5. You got to tell me the slow burn again, Amy. I'm sorry. I was half listening because I thought I wasn't going to do that one. What about this Chew? It definitely has all the colors in the background right there. They're not in rainbow order because the green should be shifted and the purple should be on that side, but it's still all the colors. And it's a graphic novel, so I think I'm going to do it for the rainbow color. cover, whatever. And it's a 50 before 50, and I have it checked out from Libby right now. I will just extend my checkout on it. I've already done it twice. And do that. Okay, that's all the books. Do the thing, gain a new book, treat yourself, be in nature, relax in bath, make something for someone. There we go. Okay, now, how many new books did I add to this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Okay. A celebrity, here's my thing. I want to read 1 book a week that fits in with these. Oh, that's right. The Life We Bury. Either one, slow paced or slow burn, works for the prompt. Oh, Amy, I think I have this book. Okay, that cover looks so familiar to me. Where's Jan? It says slow burn / pace. So slow paced also works. Okay, and then I'm going to take one of these books. I'll just take this Lexi Blake book because it's definitely a TBR vet. It's been on my TBR for years, as has all of her books. And slide it over. There we go. Okay, Full Moon Readathon is now done as well, and we added 1 new book. Okay, 1 new book to that. Okay. Back to the garbage. We do have Anything Goes week 1. So anything. Green on the cover, that's what it was, or a cozy cat mystery for the other one. So if I have a ton of cozy mysteries that I'm sure have cats. If you don't like it, forget who recommended it. Okay, let's just scroll for a second and see if we have any cozy mysteries. Cat Gamer does not count. That features a cat. Pumpkin pies and potions. There's a cat right there. It is a melting pot cafe paranormal cozy mystery. Also, there's a cat right here. Potions and the pleasantly poisoned. And then I have murder. That also has a cat on it. Well, there you go. First 3 I found have cats. Falling into Magic has a cat. Shifting and Shenanigans has a cat. I've gotten all these from free Stuff Your Kindle days for mysteries, clearly. I'm going to pick either one of these. Potions and Pleasantly Poisoned. A Williams Witch Mystery Book 1. Because it is... it's also a witch, which means I can use it. Can I copy the cover? No, I cannot. Okay. Potions. I can use it for my Dynasty battle. And the Pleasantly Poisoned. Thank you. Eloise Everhart. E. Also, that's purple. Did I need a purple? I did need a purple earlier. Okay. I'm counting it as a cozy cat mystery. Now, I did also have green on the cover, but what else was I counting this for? Oh, yeah, my Palace team. Purple. No, witch, not purple. Wow. Back to the garbage. Wait, what? No. I just got a text message from Safeway. Like I didn't spend all morning in Safeway with them. Why? What else did I need that was purple? Oh, yeah, back over here. I'm taking... Oh, it's not even purple. It's pink. Purple is over here. Should I take away my vampire... My roommate is a vampire and exchange it for this? Because why else was I reading it? Was it seriously just for that? Because over here with the pink cover, I could use the other one, and I don't have to have this one at all. Oh, I put it over here. Why? Because a romance. I don't have to have it at all. I can just do the second one, the fake dating one. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad y'all all agreed. Purple can go for her kid better. That's right. Okay, you get over here, potion lady. And then I need the vampire one to go here for pink on the cover. I just can't count the inheritance games as green for her kid because... Did I find all what on audio? You're scaring me with your eyes. With your eyes. You're scaring me with your eyes. What else? Read a romance. That's where it goes. Read a romance. Okay. Wait. Oh, cuddle with an animal. Okay. Green on the cover. That is back here. Inheritance games. Garbage. Is that garbage? Will we consider that garbage? Oh, I see what you're saying. If I have to read one Kindle book on the a cozy book on the Kindle, I think that'll be okay. So, are you doing the points to get a reread for her kid? No, I'm not planning on it, Tara. I might. I'm not. I gave myself points for the first 2 books that I read, and then I stopped tracking points. So, unless I freak out and really need it, I'm not planning on doing it. Okay. I don't know that the inheritance games counts as trash, but if we go back and say it's purely for entertainment, then sure, right? Okay, I have a cozy trash. We'll use potions and pleasantly poisoned for that. I need one that's just about shock value. Anybody got anything? One of those mangas that I read for 801 you said was trash, and it's probably going to be shocking to me because I have no idea what they're about. The CEO one? Okay, I'm going to count it, and we'll see. You just fill it out automatically? What's hard for me? Wait, what? No, wrong one. Back to the garbage. Oh my gosh, Django's back. Where am I going to put this? Topical trash? Men's adventures. I mean, could be. A bonk buster? Middle grade trash, nonfiction trash. Novelization or tie-in. Category romance. I think the Sandra Brown is a category romance, right? Or does it literally have to be Harlequin? But where is Sandra Brown? She's right here on this. I think it's a category romance. I'm going to put it right there and then y'all tell me. It has to be Harlequin. Dang it. Wait, it is Harlequin? A whole new light. Again. Well, but some of their stuff is not. This was done by the Fanfare imprint of Bantam. That's another imprint of Doubleday, I'm pretty sure. Or Doubleday bought them. You wouldn't want to read it on a bus. There we go. I don't know about reading that on a bus. A pseudonym. Young adult trash. Is any of my YA books considered trash? I already asked about the inheritance games. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be embarrassed to read any of those, but I'm rarely embarrassed to read a book anyway. Okay, we're counting it if it has trash in it. Modern trash. Maybe I'll do that. It's a modern romance. We'll just call it modern trash. So I need middle grade trash and not a book. But I need something that's apocalyptic. Do we have any apocalyptic trash? Is Dean Koontz considered to be trashy? Does he have an apocalyptic book? Middle grade, but this is a middle grade book. It's not a middle grade book. It involves a middle grade reader. Let me see what happens if I search for... Y'all, I started typing in trashy middle grade books, and I typed trashy middle, and it said names. Like some people who got trashy middle names. Okay, here we go. Here's the definition of trashy. Books that are perceived as low quality, lacking in literary merit, or focused on sensational or inappropriate content for the intended audience. Possible interpretations. Oh, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. A short book published in a series like Harlequin. Those are category romance. Okay. I mean, James Patterson has a whole bunch of, Flowers in the Attic. I see that. I could definitely, I've already read the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid because, Goosebumps or Fear Street. Yes, Andy, that's what I want to do. That's been forever. I've never read those, but which one should I read? Goosebumps or Fear Street? It's 160 pages. The very first Goosebumps is called Welcome to the Dead House or something. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I love some Animorphs. I probably have read those, so I don't want to reread those. Welcome to Dead House. Oh my gosh, I can borrow it? Absolutely. There we go. Welcome to Dead House. This cover is amazing. It's got purple and blue. I love the cover of that. The Animorphs, I mean, they are about an alien invasion, but the world doesn't know that it is. So it's not really dystopian because they're still living their life. They just don't know that they have been overtaken. But that's it. I'll read this middle grade trash, and then I have not a book, and I can watch something, and whatever I watch counts, and I have a thing. So I'm not going to worry about the apocalyptic one, or maybe Zoo. Is Zoo an apocalyptic book? Zoo. James Patterson. Seriously. I didn't put a space. They're like, Zoo James is not anything. For 36, okay. Yes.
How much of his dog food should I use?
The second part of what's left of that half. Like, I've only done one scoop.
So am I using half of what's in there, or
No.
a third of what's in
A
there?
third of what's in there.
Come on, get back.
Wesley's feeding the dog. But I've already given him all of his extra things. So he just gets the food. Okay. Go eat, Django. You can leave the door open now. He'll hear you.
Let's go eat.
Okay, so it says, all over the world, brutal attacks are crippling entire cities, and a young biologist is watching the escalating events with an Hi, babe, don't you want to go eat? Don't you want to go eat? Why are your ears so cold? So cold. Yeah, go eat. Go eat. Oh my gosh, you ran down those stairs.
Django.
It's fine, he'll come. There he goes, he's coming right now. Okay, great. So, I think it is How I Got My Shrunken Head. Yeah, Zoo is apocalyptic. When he witnesses a coordinated lion ambush in Africa, the enormity of the violence to come becomes terrifyingly clear. Wow. I know, why eat when he can annoy me? Okay, so we've got apocalyptic trash covered, cozy trash, shock value, this one, and anything goes. So, there we go. I've got it covered. I added one book. Well, I added another book, but I took one off when I added the post whatever that book was called. Let me make sure that I took that vampire book off of every one of these. My Vampire Plus One, not my roommate. Yes. Okay. Cool. So here we go. This one. 2 or more POVs. Under 250 pages. We're doing Hope's End for that. First in a series. That can be any of the manga. But I can double up also. That's not a debut book. Oh, what, Amy, your book that you just recommended me is, where did I put it? You said, ooh, do mine. Slow burn, over here. Okay, that is going to be my friend Rhett right here that I have to have. Okay. The Naturals is the first in a series. Yes. Yes, this is why I need y'all for the big brain energy that you bring. It's not a debut, is it? Does it have more than one POV? Amy, does The Life We Bury have more than one POV? This one can also be, I can take this off. This one can also be a TBR vet because it's been on there a long time. I don't think so. I can't remember. Okay. Zoo is the first in a series, but it doesn't look like it is Oh, it may be dual, 2 or more POVs. Let's see. Oz races. Okay, let me just ask. Let me just straight up ask. Is Zoo by James Patterson multi-POV? It does feature multiple points of view throughout the story. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. I just got Zoo to fit, so that's fine. And then a debut book. Anything I got already a debut book? Let's see what I might have that might be debut. Stacy Willingham. I think she has other books. I don't think that's a debut. Cinder is not a debut, is it? A debut is the very first book that somebody has read. I mean, written. Your very first book you write is your debut book. Hey, her 2012 debut novel, Cinder. There we go. Debut. Perfect. We did not have to add a single book for this one, and I love it. Yay. Okay. 801. We got that one done the best we can. Okay, summer read. Sandra Brown is making another spot in this board over here. Summer read. LGBTQ. We can be lots of them, but I think I'll just pick this on and off. I don't know about it being. I didn't see anything that said no manga or graphic novels for these. I need an indie book. That's going to be an issue, I think. Trying to find an indie book. And then I'm going to give y'all a poll. I'm going to make a poll right now because I got to do a poll pick. So just hang out. If you're here and you can stay for a couple more minutes, do that, please, because I need y'all for a second. Okay, TBR Vet is Hope's End that oh no, it's got to be a romance. Well, I'm going to count Alexi Blake then as a TBR Vet. Did you get some food finally? Did you finally get some food? Oh my goodness. Get in here and lay down. Okay. Swordheart is listed as a romantasy. So I can read that for literature, yes, because I need one that has flowers on the cover, and that's what we've used for flowers on the cover. That's what I'm going with. Okay. Indie book poll pick, short read. A short romance. Has anything that I picked so far been a short romance? I'm going to say no. Why do I have 2 copies of What Moves the Dead down here? Who knows at this point? Who knows? Those are not. Oh gosh, OBS disconnected. But we're back. We're back. Sorry. Okay, Ron's calling me, and I know I froze, but I'm back. I gotta go get Django Stick. Okay, I could barely even hear what he was saying. All right, we still have 2 more hours before he's even coming home, so we're good to go. I gave Django one of those treats. I don't know if he's just mad because I had him locked in here and he's trying to get out or what, but okay. I think every time Wesley does something in his room, like starts watching a TV show or something, it does that where it drops my connection and then comes right back. And it says 0 dropped frames because it's not staying connected and dropping frames. It's literally just cutting off and coming back on. So, I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, I could not believe it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's why I'm so hungry. Okay, this book is 384 pages, so I cannot use it as a short one. But I'm going to do the poll really quickly before I get sidetracked again, because I want everybody who's here to be able to do the poll. So, start a poll. How many options can I add? I can only have 4 options. So, I'm going to pick 4 of my romance 50 before 50s, and y'all can vote on which one I put for my poll pick. So, here we go. I'm just going to write Lexi Blake because it'll be whatever Lexi Blake novel is next, which looks like it's a short Lexi Blake. Okay, so that's option number 1. Then we have Gina Showalter, which I'm going to put The Wrath. Okay, that's what this one means, The Wrath. I'm still 20, and isn't the pie book half cream, half green for your green prompt? I'm still 20 minutes behind, but your dragon book in YA page could be your rainbow book. Lori Foster definitely has romance novellas. That's true. Okay. I think Nalini Singh is another one. So I'm going to put Storm Echo because that's definitely romance. I think that's all my romance. Aww. I want to put Veronica because it's a romance. Y'all see me saving this very last one because I'm so scared that there's not going to be any more, and I love it so much that I don't want to mess it up. Okay, you just get 3 options to vote. So I'm going to leave that up for a little while. So y'all vote. And one of those 50 before 50 books will go on here as my poll pick thing right here. Okay, short read. I still think, I'm going to put one of those other Lexi Blakes on there because it's a novella. The next one after that, The Mercenary, this one. Oh my goodness, if I could actually find the right thing to click on. Okay, I'm going to put that over here. And then the 2, yes, there you go, Tara. I did not see that comment, but yes, it is. I'm glad you reset it. I see it now. So, Rachel said, Amy's got to go, but waiting on the poll. Okay, good. Thank you for voting. And then I know you have to go, but y'all, I've been here for 3 hours. If you've been here with me, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Tara's like, I need to do some work. Can we please do this poll so I can go? Okay, Sweet Valley High books would also work. I'm 20 minutes behind. Okay, I'll have to read this in a minute. It will not let me. I can't see anything past Fallon's comment, and I can only see part of the comment because of the poll being all giant up in my face. And I can't do anything till I close it. So, I still need an indie book. I need a POC author, disability rep. Oh, friend recommendation. Amy, is your book is not a romance though, right? You did say Lori Foster had some that were romance. I mean, I know Lori Foster does. I think also there are we're all indecisive. I haven't seen the votes. I just see that there's 18 votes, but I don't know what the choices are. Brenna, that makes me so happy. Amy, thank you for hanging out with me. Okay, so I've got to see what Talia Hibbert I have not read. So let me go look at that. because I've read all of the Brown sisters, and I read another one of her other series as well. Okay, Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute, I own. And that's on my want to read list as well, and that's Talia Hibbert. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh, it's such a cute pink cover. Look at that. Adorable. Also, it's YA. But whatever. We're done with the YA stuff. Okay. I had to go over to this other thing so I could see the rest of y'all's comments. Oh, Curvy Girl Summer. Would that count as a... Well, I've already got the summer thing. Okay, let me get another... Let me just close this and open up my wheel. And I would like to do a new wheel, please. And I'm going to put on here... Ready, Set, Jet. Is that a... Y'all just give me some romance books. Yes. The member pick could work. I haven't picked a member pick right now, but I could go and just do the romance picks and like randomly pick one of those that's romance, and that could be the member pick for August. Could be one of those. That's a good idea. Okay, I'm waiting until this thing goes up one more minute, and then I'm going to close the votes. Anybody else have... Does it say if I can double up? What did I put? I think you can double, triple, whatever you want to do. Oh, I'm already reading that one. Let me not put that on there. Is a romance and a person of color. Okay, I like that. Do we have any disability rep that I've already picked? Does anybody know? Unfairly Cute. Does that have any... Oh. Please don't tell me it's enemies to lovers. It's enemies to lovers, y'all. Why? Why? Callie's thumbs up. She's surprised. We're going to do spinner wheel for things that are not on here. Oh, Lexi Blake is also going as a series. So let me do that over here. A new release is Sword Heart. It has to be in the last year. Oh, the mailman just left my house. I did not know he would just walk right by me, but he did. Yes, that's smart. Thank you for reminding me about the only when it's us. I've read some of her books. Let me see if I've read that one or not. Oh, Unfairly Cute is OCD. Okay, cool. Okay. We do not like enemies to lovers. We do not. No. Put your vampire book on there. Oh, yeah, for where? Where am I going to put it? Oh, on the pulpit. Let's put the vampire book. Vampire Fake Date. I don't know what it's called, but we know what we mean. What other romances have I put on here so far in this thing? Waiting for the Flood. Did I add a new book for LGBT? No, I didn't. Okay. Because I know that one fits. Dating and Dragons. No, I think I've already got Nobody Does It Better on there. A Whole New Light. I was going to look up that Chloe book. Only When It's Us. Yes, I have read Only When It's Us. I love the Bergman brothers. I'm on book number 2. So I read Only When It's Us. I haven't read Always Only You, but I really like those. I was just trying to read the thing and make sure nothing else happened on there. Oh, Cinder will work for disability. People have repeatedly told me that, but I don't think it's a romance. The Sandra Brown book. Okay, I got that. Oh, I do need a new release for her kid. Does anybody have a new release romance that's coming out in August? Let me Google that real quick. Okay, while that's coming up, I'm going to end the poll at 3 minutes after I said I was going to. Close the poll. Who won? Where did it go? It left. Oh, Lexi Blake. I ended it. Stop being weird. Lexi Blake won. 61%. Okay. So, right here, Lexi Blake. I'm going to read a ton of Lexi Blake's. That's totally fine with me. I could binge her whole thing over there and be completely fine. Poll pick. There we go. Those of you who want me to finish my 50 before 50, thank you, because I have the most left in that one. If all else sails. Okay. Here's what this popped up here with. I hate this over this right here because sometimes it's not right. Hemlock and Silver by T. Kingfisher, a reimagining of Snow White, is coming out. Is that a thing? Look, Brenna just wrote the same exact thing. Oh, absolutely not. Exes to Lovers and a Second Chance romance? I'm out of that. No. No. Okay. Can I just have, thank you, August 2025's most anticipated romance releases. That's what I would like to have. Could you go there, please? Am I covering it up? No, I'm not. Okay. I need somebody that I've read from or I know what I'm doing because there's all the beginning. I do love Sawyer Bennett books, usually. Emma Lord, I like. That's called For the Record. I bet that's cute. Let me open some of these and see. To Kill a Badger. Yes, Andy, absolutely. Sounds like my worst nightmare as well. Gingerbread Bakery. Hemlock and Silver comes out. Y'all really trying to get me to add another King T. Kingfisher? Y'all, King T. Fisher. I've been doing this too long. I gotta stop or something. Okay, let's see. Deluxe edition. A dark reimagining of Snow White, steeped in poison, intrigue, and treason of the most magical kind. Seeking cures, but a summons from the king. Fantasy retelling, horror fiction, romance. Huh. Okay. But I can't have that be my picture. I like it showing me the green sprayed edges, but also it's got blossoms all over it. Okay, let me look up the Gingerbread Bakery real quick. Oh, the Laurie Gilmore. September 16th. Okay, y'all get back over here. I don't know what I have accidentally done. Oh, that's because that was on this page. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hemlock and Silver. New release. Where is it? New release. Oh, I said I was going to do Sword Heart. But I need an August release for her kid. So, there we go. Sword Heart came out before that. Also, what that means is, back over here, we're definitely not reading this or this. And I'm just reading these three. There we go. Boom. All right, so far, set up. Y'all, I'm getting close to the end. What? Okay, I still need an indie book. I'm done making my spinner wheel. I'm going to go with this, I think. What's my full moon books? No, they're not stuff. Okay. You have a pumpkin book of some sort for August. Nobody does it better. I don't even know what that is. Isn't it over here already? Yep, it's the one of the Lexi Blake books. That is my spinner wheel. So what is this? Part of a series. Let's move this other Lexi Blake book over to be there. Okay. So the only thing left to do is find, oh my gosh, Django's toenail just stuck in my watch. Like I don't know, weirdly. Okay, so the only thing left to do is find an indie book, which is probably also going to have to be indie romance books. I'm going to say audiobooks because I need it to have an audiobook. No, indie audiobooks. Of course, Audible is like, oh, I can give you those. I need somebody. Indie romance. All of the audiobook places are popping up. That's not what I want. Indie book. It's a romantic suspense, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, Brenna, that's all I need to hear. And it's on audio. I'm down. Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles. Okay, strike one, Brenna. It is the first book in a series. What is wrong with you? Trying to make me start another series. Did you just see my series list? Did you see my series list? Also, the cover is beautiful. I love it. Okay, indie book. Done, even though Brenna is being mean and making me start another series. Amara, you should tell her about that. That's not nice. Sparrow Falls. Okay. There are 5 books in this series. Book number 6 is coming out this year at some point, apparently. Okay. All I need now is a friend rec. I don't think I do, but I might, Terry. I don't know. Definitely not any of the romances. Because Lexi Blake is not anymore. She used to be, but she's not now. And then the rest of mine, Gina Showalters is not. Yeah, I don't think any of my other, if we're talking romances, I don't think there are any that are. Okay, so the only thing I have left, let me put member book. Book has to be a romance. And it's for the literature one. Okay. That I will have to look up and do after we're done. Okay. Full Moon is done. End of Summer Jam is practically done since I don't have to do anything. This one, I've got to find a book set in... Okay, well, good. I'm glad you gave me that one. Instead of the sad one that you were doing. Usually you can count them if the book was published independently. Even if the book got picked up later, you can usually count it because originally it was independently published. So if her later books get picked up, you can't count the later books, but you can count the earlier books. That's the way it was in the actual indie readathon that I did a couple of years ago. So that's what I'm counting for that. Now, I would like to search for a fiction book about pioneer life in the U.S. Okay. Oh, 1,000 White Women. I said that's so funny. One of my friends read that book, and she said she really liked it. Let me see when it's set. I'm not fixing to read Willa Cather. They're trying to get me to read. Okay. It's set in the 1870s. It fits Cheyenne, Wyoming. Western United States, based on an actual historical event but told through fictional diaries. This is the story of May Dodd, a remarkable woman who in 1875 travels through the American West to marry the chief of the Cheyenne Nation. 1,000 White Women begins with May Dodd's journey into an unknown world, having been committed to an insane asylum by her blue blood family for the crime of loving a man beneath her station. May finds that her only hope for freedom and redemption is to participate in a secret government program whereby women from civilized society become the brides of Cheyenne warriors. What follows is a series of breathtaking adventures: May's brief and passionate romance with the gallant army captain, her marriage to the great chief Little Wolf, and her conflict of being caught between loving two men and living two different lives. Well, I think that is sad. The Hunger set. Oh my gosh. 1846 Donner Party. That is terrifying. Outlander. Listen, Daisy, I started reading Outlander and I was like, no, I can't do this. Oh my gosh, Fallon, I'm sorry. You're speaking so slow. Oh my gosh, she told me I should read the 1,000 White Women, but I don't know if I want to. That doesn't sound... I mean, none of these pioneer books are going to be, like, happy, right? Like, woo, we're taking over somebody else's home. Let's be happy about it. The Pioneers is a David McCullough book. That's probably 700,000 pages. This says any good books about pioneer life that aren't romance. Popular pioneer life books. Let's see. Well, Little House on the Prairie was the first one. The Hunger is literally set on the Oregon Trail. I know, but that's terrifying. I'm going to look it up. You're going to make me read this scary book about people eating people. The Hunger Games is all that comes up when I search for that. Alma Katsu. Here we go. Ugh. Can you read a pioneer woman cookbook? I know you did not. That is so funny. Evil is invisible and it is everywhere. Nominee for Reader's Favorite Horror in 2018. The Hunger. Oh, it also was nominated for Bram Stoker's. I think Killers of the Flower Moon is too late. Yes, I'm going to do it only because I can also use it in the Her Kid Awards thing. Since it was nominated for 2 different kinds of awards, actually a lot of them. Award nominee for the Locus Award for horror novels. And yeah, 376 pages. Please tell me I can find this on audio. Wouldn't that be so funny if I was like, okay, I'm reading the Pioneer Woman's Cookbook. Okay, The Hunger. Just The Hunger. Could you just give me The Hunger? Oh my gosh, it's available on audio on Libby from the San Antonio Public Library. Yes. Okay, I'm reading it and I'm going to be real scared about it the whole time. Who did this to me? Andy. Andy? I'm going to know who to blame when I get all freaked out. I'm sure I'm not counting right because I'm only at 25 books and I feel like it has to be more than this. Okay. Read a book with a buddy. So how many of y'all are buddy reading one of these books I'm reading so I can count it and then we can talk about it in my Discord? Read from the backlist of a favorite author. That's all of those. That's 15 points for every Lexi Blake book that I read. So that's great. I don't think I'm finishing any series, so I don't think that counts. Okay, you'll read The Hunger with me. Good, because I'm going to be scared about it. Hunt down a new-to-you author and read one of their books. So anybody I'm already reading that's new to me will get me another 15 points. So I'm good. The Hunger is the only thing that I need to read specifically for the Prairie Trail. And that's got to be the first book that I read. That might be the first book of the month. Oh, my gosh. I am reading a buddy read for the very first one. You're right. For... yeah, the actual book. Oh, no, I'm reading a buddy read for the Zoo because we're all reading that in the garbage book. The Zoo is also a buddy read. Oh, good. Yours is available too. Andy, can you get yours available? Because I think The Hunger is going to need to be the first book of the month that I read. Because I can't get points for anything else on the Prairie Trail if I don't already have that book gone. So, oh my gosh, I'm writing it down. The Hunger is the first book. We are kicking off this nonsense readathon. I'm going to read that the first day as well. So don't feel like you have to read it the same amount of time I do. I'm going to start it at midnight on August 1st. And I'll probably be done with it as soon as possible that day. Okay, graphic audio. I will probably have to look through. I don't know if I can even filter to see if a book is a graphic audio or not. Did I get that Sandra Brown book for Summer Vibes? Was I able to check it out at the library? Hey, stop it. Yeah, A Whole New Light. Okay, well, Sandra Brown is coming back for another one. Where is she? Over here. Audiobook, Summer Vibes. There we go. Animal on the cover. Give me the dead rabbit that we've been putting on every cover. I mean, every one of these. Oh my gosh. I can't even scroll from one side to the other anymore. Animal on the cover. Okay, great. An audiobook with LGBTQ. That will be Waiting for the Flood. There's more because a bunch of Lexi Blake's are also, but hers are sometimes are and sometimes aren't. So I can't say for sure they all are. I do have a podcast that I listen to all the time. So a one-word title. Zoo. Okay, there we go. And an audiobook that I own. I own What Moves the Dead, but I don't own the audiobook of it. Okay, let me do that real quick. Paige has added new ones. I hope not. I think she's asleep, so I don't think we have to worry about that. I know, every time I say it, I sing A Whole New World as well. Okay, I'm in the wrong place. Let me go to Audible. And let me filter my library with all the books that have not been started. Okay, that's a lie. I finished that book the other day. Remove the download and mark it as finished, please. Thank you so much. Okay, so I have My Fair Alien by Honey Phillips. It's very purple. I Married a Lizard Man. And Always Practice Safe Hex. Problematic Summer Romance. That one's kind of long, though. I don't know that I want to do it. So a graphic audio is where they have multiple, like they've turned it into what sounds like a movie in your head with like a lot of people in it. Shameless. Oh no, I don't own that anymore because they took it away. Two Can Play by Allie Hazelwood. I think I'll do that one. Two Can Play. I own that. And it's pretty short. Copy. There we go. And then I will probably just search until I find a graphic audio and add it. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know that reading Onyx Storm in August is anything I'm even attempting to do. So there are some other things that go along with this, but that will pop up as it happens, like because there are battles that happen and there are things that you have to do on your teams. So hopefully the other things that I'm reading will be able to count for that, but the potions and the pleasantly poisoned will fit for a book where the main character is a witch. And then maybe my Vampire +1 will be a mythical creature of some kind. And then Readathon. I have still not, like I cannot read this, and I don't know where. Did I join that Discord? The dolls I joined, but that's it. And somebody came on here and said, what team do you want to be on? DNFs do not count. You have to finish the book. Oh, somebody else said, what's a DNF? Okay. So she's asking, what team do you want to be on? So maybe that's how she puts me places. So let me respond and tell her I want to be on the Barbie team. Okay. We'll see. Okay. And then that's it. My team, we'll see if I get put on a team or not. But the Readathon, I guess now we're kind of done with everything that we can do. Everything y'all can help me with. Is there something I said we needed to do that I've forgotten? Because that is totally a possibility. And then the Readathon and the doll one, I'm going to have to go on my own and fill in, because I can't, without watching the videos, I don't know what we actually have for Readathon. Like, I can't even read what these are. Trying to do it the way I did with that, getting that graphic from her video, just makes it way too small, and when I blow it up, it's too blurry. Self-care day, I can see that one. And that says something in the title, but alliteration maybe. Oh, that would be the poison. That one. Perfectly poisoned, or whatever it's called. Get some fresh air. Okay, I'm going to like this, I think, because some of these, this one says hobby time. Oh, yeah, I'm down for that. Something to read in 2024. To read in 2024. Oh, meant to read in 2024. It didn't look like she did, but I'm going to go back over there real quick. I added it to what? I added it to this. Nope. No, I didn't. Where's the playlist? The playlist is not public yet. So let me go over here and get it from page. Playlist. Okay. Down here at the bottom. Hey, she hasn't added any. Readathon and the dolls are the last ones, and I added those. So when I go down here in her thing, it does say join the Dungeon Discord, and she does have a website and a Discord link. Instagram, Storygraph, Goodreads, Amazon. So let me go to her website. Hey, here we go. Reading challenge. Use the colors of the color from your last read. Oh, based on the color of your last read. I thought it said based on the size of your last meal. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, clearly I could not tell what that said. Thank you, Carrie. The website has graphics. Is that what she's calling templates? Okay, wonderful. Oh, and all the trackers. So cute. And a little calendar. August social challenges are written on here. I don't do social media, so I will not be there, but this is what I need. Yes, copy and paste. That's so much better than me trying to copy from the video. Yay. Based on the color of your last read. I like that. Read in the sun, an author you've never read before. Take a weekend to yourself. Nature related. Participate in reading sprints toward a yearly goal. Oh, okay. Self-care day. Thrifted, borrowed, or from a little free library. Get some fresh air. 1-star reviews, poll pick. Oh my gosh, y'all. Date night, 100-page book. Get a refreshing treat. Got mixed reviews. Do something you've been putting off. Meant to read in 2024. Declutter something. Alliteration in the title. Okay, so let's mark the things that I know we can do from, oh my gosh, from what we already have done right now. Copy you. Paste you for alliteration in the title. Autumn hopefuls. Finish or catch up on a series, hobby time, short book or graphic novel, random generator, and from your physical TBR. I don't want to do a physical book. Okay, let's see. What Moves the Dead has nature related on the cover. It's got animals on the cover. Thrifted, borrowed. Anything I just got from the library can be borrowed, as in Sandra Brown. Come on over, Sandra Brown, to another readathon. An author you've read from before. And doesn't it have an author that you've never read from before? Nope, I guess I read that wrong. Oh no, what did you say? Oh, I'm not getting anything that says that over here. Hold on, I am only in the top chat though, not the other one. Oh no! Well, I don't even have any moderators listed on here, Amara, so I have no idea how that's happening. That's awful. That's awesome, Andy. I just saw that you said that. I want to do... Does she have that graphic linked in her video description? No, Tara. She has her website in the video description. Oh, yeah. You asked me that, and then we did that already. If you listen to a book you own physically, you'd be getting it off your physical TBR. That's so true, Michael. That is so true. Okay. Let me go back over here then. An author I've read from before. Okay. Let me have T. Kingfisher. That's fine. Okay. Read in the sun. Listen, it's real hot here. Oh, you didn't even try to do the website directly? Yeah, I'll do it right now. There you go. Look at that. Oh yeah, some of the Dresden Files are graphic audios. Okay, cool. I can definitely use those. That's true. Okay. Take a weekend, participate in reading sprints toward a yearly goal. So anything that is going to be a different color that I'm going to use for the color. Oh no, this one, Cinder. I'm using Cinder as for my Herkyed disability rep. So that can count toward a yearly goal. That's one of the disability rep books that I'm using. 1-star reviews poll pick. What does that mean? Like books that have a lot of 1-star reviews? Thank you, Carrie. Tara. Hey, the fact that she did everything like that for my my series, she definitely gets added if she wants to. Totally fine with me. Got mixed reviews. Do y'all know any of my books that I have on this list already that got mixed reviews? And be like, people were kind of meh about it. How about The Naturals? Do people love it, or is it mixed reviews? I wish there was a way that I could look at that Fragile Sanctuary book y'all told me to read. Has a 4.22 on Goodreads. I think what I'll do is I'll do my Goodreads want to read list, and I will just do the average rating, and I'll find some that are in the middle, right? Oh, well, What Moves the Dead? I already said that I read it, by the way. I don't think I've read it. Okay, What Moves the Dead is only a 3.8, so I think it must have mixed reviews. Let me go grab it. Did I already put it on there? Yeah, for nature. Inheritance games. That's good. I can do that one because I haven't already used it. I've already used the other two. Yeah, The Naturals is too high. Inheritance games. We'll just say got mixed reviews. A 100-page. Do I have a 100-page one yet? Batch edit. I would like to. No, settings. Pages. Number of pages. Thank you. Close. You'll choose a 1-star review from each book and share it. Hi, Amy. We're working on it. I know I need to read something that's like 100 pages or something. I mean, in the hundreds, right? Don't you think that's what it means by 100? I'm sorting through the stuff that I have over here already. There is one that I have on, I own it already on Kindle, and I saw it yesterday. I mean, it's a romance, is all I can tell you, but it is 103 pages. So that's what I'm going with. It's called Auntie by E.M. Shu. I got it for free. That's all I know. 100 page. There we go. Okay. 1-star reviews poll pick. I still don't understand the poll pick thing. You'll do a poll either on Discord or Instagram or wherever you think and add the options that you'll give. And then you'll choose a 1-star review from each book and share that. So I'm not reading a book. Maybe it does mean under 100, Andy. You know what I'll do? That's what I'll do. So I'm going to put both books on the picture so that once I can watch the video and see what it means, if it's like 100 pages, I'll use Auntie. If it's less than 100, I'll use that. So that's where we go. Okay. That is a wild prompt. Okay, but Brenna, thank you for explaining it to me. So it's not, okay. And then something that I meant to read in 2024, I can probably go back over here to my, all of these things, where that is January. I probably have an old November 2024 TBR. Let's see this. Is there anything on here that I did not read? I can already see 2 books. I didn't read either one of these or the Vines. Wow, there's so many books on this page that I did not read. I think that people only see the 1-star reviews as voting options, and you get your books based on what they choose. Oh, I see. People vote for the book that you'll read from the 1-star reviews, but they don't know the title, just the one. That is hilarious. Okay, I'm going to put that over on Discord. So if you're on Discord, y'all come over there and follow along. Here's the problem with Cradle. I own it, but I own it on on ebook, and I cannot read it. Children of Memory is 1,000,000 pages, and I just can't right now. I just can't do it. Everything else I've read. So, yeah. Look at that. Oh, don't read those because they actually tell you things about it. I've read all of those. What was that purple book? Oh, King Lear, because that was my last thing I did. Read the original and the adaptation. That was so good, by the way. King Lear and Dunbar were both good. Okay, so these are the ones I didn't finish. I think I'm going to do Will White, Soulsmith. Why am I giving myself books on my Kindle? Okay, do I have another one of these that I have not read? That's January 2025. September. See what September 2024 has for me. In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I did not read. I still not read. I did not read A Darker Shade of Magic. I did read this. I did not read this. I did read this. I did not read this. This is on Audible, but I have to pay for it, it looks like. Like I haven't paid for it. The Affair of the Mysterious Letter. I read all of that. No, I didn't read either one of these. A Touch of Light and Dreams of the Dying. This is on Everand Sucks, and I'm not on it anymore, so that doesn't work. I didn't read If You Like It Darker, but I do own it. So I could do that one because I own it. I did all of these. Yes, I did. I didn't do Rules of the Road because I couldn't actually find it on my Kindle. Everand Sucks. No, I'm mad about it. I did not read The Reunion, but I may have purchased it on Audible. Let me see if it's on there. And then I've got the issue of the Stephen King book or the reunion. The reunion by by Kayla Olson. The reunion. Kayla Olson in your library. 9 hours and 23 minutes in my library. Okay, let's try You Like It Darker. 20 hours in your library. We're going with the reunion. Should have read in 2024 and I did not. Okay, November and September. Y'all get up out of here showing the things that I didn't read that I was supposed to read. Meant to read in 2024. Boom. Do something you've been putting off. Finish or catch up on a series. Okay, back to Agent Guerrera. I did that. That's done. I could do this. Read these, but I have to read 2 books to finish or catch up on a series. Y'all, I'm going to have to do it, right? I'm going to have to do it. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do A Grave Robbery. Aw. Y'all told me there was another one coming out. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That gets me caught up on the series. And it won't be the last time. A short book or graphic novel. We got that covered already. I'm just going to copy. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We're going to do the graphic novel that we already had picked back over here. One of these. This little girl. Because I like her. Tara, I'll savor it. Oh, I'm not reading fast. Like, I'm reading on that 2 times speed like I normally do. If I don't finish, I don't finish. But, Datings and Dragons will catch you up. Okay, there we go. The end. Well, where is it? I thought it was right here. Where did I? Y'all. It's in the YA, Amanda. There we go. I also thought it was pink for some reason. Not that color. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, from your physical TBR. What do I own that I already have on this list? Physically own. Oh, What Moves the Dead? Where do I have that? Nature related. I don't know if you can double up on this one, so I don't want to do that. But I do physically own something else I'm reading. What is it? Let me look real quick. Oh, The Inheritance Games. Wait, did I already put that on there too? Yes. What did I put that as? Oh, got mixed reviews. Okay. What else do I physically own over here? I mean, I could go buy something. All the Dangerous Things. But do I still have it? I bought it. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's right there. It's right there. Hold on. Boom! All the Dangerous Things. Got it. Okay. Now, you come over here. Physical TBR. Boosh. Based on the color of your last read, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I do know. Because the first thing we're going to read this month is The Hunger. So The Hunger is mostly like an orangish color and a black and really dark blue. So what do I have here that has those colors in it? What Moves the Dead, but I already have that on my list. Not those. Zoo has those colors. Oh, it does, because it's got the orange and the black. Okay, I like it. Yep. Okay, so Zoo is going to be book number 2. So I'm starting with The Hunger, and I'm moving to Zoo. I'm going to be terrified before the month even gets really started because of all these scary books I'm reading right at the beginning. Like, people eating people, and then the whole world dying because animals have apparently become, I don't know, they've organized, and now they're killing everybody. Okay, read in the sun, take a weekend to yourself. What world do I live in where you can do that? Reading sprint, self-care day, get some fresh air, 1-star review poll pick. I'm doing that. That's going to be so much fun. Date night, a refreshing treat, do something you've been putting off, declutter, autumn hopefuls. I still don't know what autumn hopefuls are. I'll come back with that. Hobby time and a random generator. I'm not sure what that is either. It's on her It's on her thing, Amanda. It is. It's on her website. Go look at it. It tells you what the prompts are right here. Reading challenges. Toward a yearly goal, nature related. This can mean the book is in nature, nature on the cover, or nature related things in the title. Okay. Finished, catch up, series. Okay. Activity challenges. That's where I should have been. Autumn hopefuls. Another repeat prompt. Create a list of books that you'd like to get to in the autumn months. Okay. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it's spring. Don't worry, we see you too, even though this readathon is based on the northern seasons. Okay. Random generator. You can choose to do this one day to decide your to-do list or join us doing Amanda's chaotic reading guide. For more info on that, check out Amanda's announcement or in the Discord. If you're not doing the guide, which you don't have to, you can choose a wheel, a dice, a random number generator, anything, and use it to choose a book to read, how much time you'll read, and the next task you'll do on your list or anything. So literally anything. Okay. Hobby time. I see. So the light blue are books. The dark blue are activities. Got it. That makes a lot of sense. So last thing, I want to double check the 1-star thingies. Where is it? 1-star review. You'll do a poll on Discord or Instagram or wherever you pick. You'll choose a 1-star review from each book and share that. Make sure to keep the user's name private that made the review. Okay. That's going to be cool. I know. I do the spinning thing all the time. Like, that's just me living my life. And whoever apparently does this is named Amanda also. I think that's great. Okay. So the 1-star review, I still have to find 1-star review poll. And I have to do the reader thing. We're having pizza tonight, and I have to start mine and Ron's pizza, but we're okay right now. I still have time. But I think that's the doll readathon. Did she add me in a team over here? I don't even... Oh, dolls. No, nothing's happened. I said Barbie team, please, and that's all. So. Okay. So. I don't know what to do about the dolls. So maybe I just worry about the dolls after I watch her video. And if there's anything I have to do for like poll picks or whatever, I will come back and talk to you about that. So. I'm tired of talking. Y'all been talking straight for 4 hours. I'm glad I got so many books figured out and so many things figured out, and I think it's going to be great. I'm going to go back and change all the colors because I hate the white backgrounds. So like what I do is I just am going to change the backgrounds to match the things better that are on the cards, something like that, to all of them. I want to change up. If they have their own font, I'm just going to leave it like that. It has been 4 hours, Andy. I'm sorry if you had responsibilities outside of this because it's been 4 hours. I'm so excited about the 1-star review poll. I cannot wait. I'm going to pick some of these books and I'm going to go find the 1-star reviews and I'm going to copy them and I'm going to put them in the poll. I cannot wait. I can tell y'all this. The 1-star reviews will not be from any of these books that are already on here because they're already on here, but the other ones will be. So, okay. You guys have been the best. Literally, my throat hurts. So, I'm going to go get me something to drink. But this is so much fun. Also, maybe the very last weekend of this month, I do this again just to finalize everything, go over all the new ones that have been added, and we do that. So, okay, good, Andy, good. Well, I'm glad I could accompany you at work today. That's nice. And thank you for suggesting a very disturbing book that we're going to read together. That is very creepy of you. No. Just kidding. Okay, thank you again for hanging out with me. I do not know which window even lets me stop this thing. Oh, here we go. I did it. Amara, thank you for being a moderator on this channel. Accidentally. There you go. You did it. Okay, y'all all have a great night, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.